You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey hoodies, what's up y'all? Welcome back to the hood table one more again. Make sure you guys come on in and like and share the video, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know how we do it over here. Support, support, support. Shout out to all the content creators already dropping down in the chat. Shout out to everybody today on this very special day for certain peoples. And I got one question for y'all. Where y'all daddy at? Where y'all daddy at? Have y'all said happy Father's Day to y'all daddies today yet? I ain't even gonna lie, I was late. I almost forgot it was Father's Day because so much is going on. So I hit my son's father up. I finally hit my son up. I hit my daddy up. I was like, oh my God, the day is halfway over and I ain't said happy Father's Day to nobody. And then for everybody else, they got a statement on Facebook, a post on Facebook. Happy Father's Day to all the great fathers out there. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope y'all ain't burning up the barbecue. And I hope y'all get the big piece of chicken. Okay? Because if there's no other day that a father, a great father, should get the big piece of chicken, that is on their day, which is Father's Day. And for the rest of all y'all deadbeats, try it again next year. You got a whole nother year to try it again, okay? You're still alive. Your kid is still alive. You still got time to fix what you haven't done for your child. Yes. Or the biggest piece of steak. Yes, if you're a steak person, the biggest piece of steak. I'm not a big steak person, but you know, some people are. Every time I go out with my friends, they be like, I want the steak and the potato. I'd be like, give me some chicken and some shrimp, okay? Or Lovely Love said some swim. Man, I was cracking up, y'all. Come on in, y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the video, please, and thank you. I'll be dropping the link down so y'all can catch me up on what I missed. But I was watching Brianna's show earlier, and she had a good show. And when Lovely hit that panel and Bree said, Lovely Love, I didn't know it was a W in shrimp. I was hollering. She was like, let me put my teeth in my mouth. I was like, child. And I didn't even hear Lovely Love say the word shrimp. I just heard what she was, you know, something else she was cooking or something. So I didn't even hear her say swim. I don't even know how she said it. But anyway, child, Brianna had a good live this morning. I was watching her live. It was over there, got Liddy for a moment over there. And I was all here for it. I was cracking up because when Sassy was on Brianna panel this morning and Seven hit the panel, Sassy was like, now, Seven, I ain't up here to argue with you. I ain't trying to do no back and forth. Sassy, you already know what she came to do. You already know what she came to do. I was like, Sassy, you might as well get ready to start cussing. Start cussing, okay? Because you already know Seven came up there to argue. All right? I mean, why else does she normally hit a panel? But anyway, y'all, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Roxy, Tracy, YouTube cameras, Yaya, Lady of the Hour, Linda B. What's up, member? Fran, what's up? Ray Black, Jackie Chambers. Who else in here? Is that Shady Blue? What's up, Dwayne? Hey, how you guys doing today? Happy Father's Day again to everyone. I know single mothers are not technically fathers. But you know, we do a lot when it comes to raising kids, especially boys. I know I have raised two awesome, amazing sons. And yet they do have fathers who were in their lives, paid child support, gave me money outside of that, clothes, shoes, trips, tournaments. I mean, all kind of shit because my kids were very active growing up in sports. I was the sole primary parent raising them. So shout out to the mothers who had to step in and do double time and sometimes triple time when the fathers weren't around. So I just gotta say that. I know we ain't fathers, but we do one hell of a job. And sometimes better than men, okay? Anyway, moving right along. What's up, Charlie? How y'all doing? Let me drop this link just in case anybody wants to join me. But I will be doing commentary on some things that happened on Lemon's chat last night. Lemon had like a 36-hour live. I don't know if y'all were able to catch all 36 hours. Some of y'all might have only been able to catch 8 or 4 or 12 or 16. But Lemon did a 36-hour live. And I ain't gonna lie, no shade, Lemon, but I slept through almost all of it. I have to say that Lemon's lives are great for white noise. I love me some Lemon, but sometimes I just can't stay up all night when you got to be up for work in the morning or you got to do something. I just can't I don't know how y'all stay up all night long, all night. Hey, what up, Charlie?
What up? I can't do it neither. I love Lemon, but I'm always missing the good shit. I always fall asleep when everything go down.
I always miss the good shit, and then I hear about it the very next day. But yeah, life with Jamila. What's up, Booski? Not, it wasn't really 36 hours, but it seemed like it. The last I looked, it was at 14 or 15. And I mean, every time I woke up to use the restroom, I was like, because I had it on low, just low enough so I can still hear, but low enough so it wouldn't keep me awake. And it's just perfect white noise music. It's like white noise music, just to soothe you while you're sleeping. And every time I woke up, he was still live. I went back to bed, woke up again, he was still live. I got up this morning late. When I say I woke up late, I can't believe I slept in that late. It was like 10:30 or something like that, my time, and he was still live. I was like, it's on hour 14. I was like,
Child, I can't listen to him while I sleep like you can. Girl, because I had a dream one night about beef sector people because I fell asleep on a live. I can't do that no more. I had a whole weird dream.
Oh no,
I can't do that no more.
And what's up, KT? How you doing? I cannot do that. I mean, shit, especially if I'm drinking. Y'all get like maybe 3 to 4. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we done did 5 or 6. And the funny thing about it is, when you do those long lives, you don't intentionally mean to do a long live, but it be so good and so fun, and you don't be thinking about the time. And next thing you know, 5, 6 hours have came around, and I'm like, y'all, I got to fucking go. And then the people on the panel, the people in the chat, they still going. I'm up here like looking at the clock, like, okay, it's hour number 6. I really gotta go. So sometimes it just happens, but it's the 13, 14, 10 hour, 12. But shout out to Lemon, because he be doing his damn thing over there, at least when he, awake. There was a moment last night, Charlie, where I was watching the show, and I could have sworn Lemon had just left. I was like, did he leave? Then I woke up again and he still wasn't on the panel. I was like, did he leave? Did he go to sleep? Did he pass out? I don't know what happened. But I do want to discuss some things that happened on his panel yesterday. And again, if I missed anything, please, y'all, feel free to fill me in. Charlie, I don't know if you were able to watch some of his live and some of Bree's live this morning, but Bree had a good live this morning that I want to discuss, which she was doing commentary about Lemon's live, actually. So,
girl, I tried my laptop and acted stupid for some reason on YouTube. Here's the weird thing. When I'm on my account, I can't get no live to load, right? And it ain't nothing wrong with my YouTube account. But when I go and sign in as a guest, I can watch it. When I go to the app on my phone, I can watch it. It's something from the website that's messing up right now. I don't know what it is. Because ain't nothing wrong with my account. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They
Yep.
need to fix that. Hmm.
Yep. And you said also have shout out to the yes, I know several single dads here in my city, and they are, oh my god, they are amazing. So yes, shout out to the single dads as well. And Dwayne said mothers being fathers too, so shout out to them. Absolutely. And what else
Oh,
they said in the chat before we keep it moving? Tanya, thank you for saying my name correctly. Oh, you're welcome. I know we can butcher names on here as content creators because sometimes the name just don't sound the way it looks.
ain't that Raya Black?
Yes. And thank
Okay,
you, Fran.
I've always said it correctly too, so I'm happy about that. Let's make sure I ain't messing up.
I know.
I'm
And thank you to
country.
the uncles. Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, you good? I was just saying I'm country.
Oh, child country. But Fran said, thank you to the uncles, godfathers, and men that have made a positive impact. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes a mom is everything in the household, everything in the household. And okay, that's one thing I cannot let happen, Charlie. And what's up, big man? Big man said it's 94 degrees outside. I don't know how hot it is. I just got in the house actually from running some errands because y'all know I got some preparations for these upcoming days for funeral and a family in town. So it is warm out there today. It's supposed to be like 95 today too. It's 89 right now. So it's supposed to be a little warm today too. Linda said, I dream in Technicolor, so I need to have silence or I will wake up super tired, putting everything I hear in my sleep to a script. Mm-hmm. Listening and cooking dinner. What's up, Memphis T? And happy Juneteenth, everyone. Yes, happy Juneteenth. And what's up, Informer Sugar? And I think we got somebody in the background.
We got a visitor.
Yes, we got a visitor.
You know how much I love visitors.
What's
Hey,
up?
hey, Beasley.
Good afternoon, ladies. How are you? Both?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. Are you here for the commentary or are you just here to say something and then leave us?
Both.
All right, because I want to get into some shit. And like I said, y'all keep me fill me in the blanks where I'm missing out information. So
I could wait. I'm kind of
okay,
I'm
no,
kind
if you
I'm
want,
I'm kind
if
of
you
abreast.
I'm about to say if you want to say something first before we get into it, go ahead.
You know, Juneteenth. I've known about Juneteenth since I was a kid because my mother taught us about Juneteenth, and I don't know if people know what it's really about, and I don't even know if this was the best thing to choose as a national holiday. It seemed like some symbolic bullshit. You know, it seemed very symbolic for Biden to do. You know what Juneteenth is about for those that don't know? The Emancipation Proclamation was a speech given by Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War, and he said on January 1st, 1863, that any person that is a slave in any Union occupied territory, this was during the Civil War, he is automatically free. You are no longer a slave as of January 1st, 1863. Now, they didn't have email or texting, but the people in Texas were so far behind that they didn't get news of this. And of course, they could have gotten news through a Morse code or a wiretap or Pony Express. But whomever didn't decide to tell the slaves or to tell or those people didn't find out that they were free until June 19th, 1865.
Exactly. And Dwayne just put it in the chat, June 19th, 1865. And most people do actually know what Juneteenth stands for and what it represents. If you
Right.
are Black in America in 2024, and especially if you are grown, and you don't know what Juneteenth really represents, then I'm going to need you to go back to your history books and start from day one.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things they don't know, and you wouldn't. Looking at me, you wouldn't know that I know these things. But it was instilled in me with my black mother that I'm black. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it ring on till victory is won. Now, you guys talk about this younger generation, these lemons. Do you think they know anything about anything like that? You think they even have a clue? No, and it's shameful. It's shameful because they don't take any direction, any guidance. They dismiss people that are older than them, completely dismiss them. But they listen to Kodak Black or they listen to whomever, Cardi B. Shakim
Hey,
thinks she's Cardi
Luda.
B.
You
Shakim thinks she's Cardi B.
you
This
Oh
can
is
Lord,
a
learn
we ain't even gonna get on Shy Cam.
you can
listen,
learn
listen.
so much
And
though
you
from the
you missed a whole line. Okay, it's lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring,
heaven
ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Yes,
Okay,
baby.
now,
Okay, I'm sorry. I was
now,
over here lighting my lighter and throwing my hands in the air. You know what I'm saying? You can learn so much from the older generation, though. It's
yes,
best
you
to
You
can.
got a,
listen
you have a you
more
have a
than you
beautiful
speak.
voice, and excuse me for missing a line.
Oh, that's okay. You know
Sing.
I was just teasing. You know I was
It's
just teasing.
okay. I think sing a song full of the laughter. Da, 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 da. We don't get a chance to sing it anymore because Shakim wants to be Cardi B. Goddamn shame. Grown man, an adult man.
You ain't about to butcher our anthem. Let me read some of these comments. Hold on, who we got in here? What up, Voodoo? Hi, Voodoo. What up, youngest? BM, you have a girlfriend. Somebody going to tell on you. Ooh, what had happened? Somebody, a girlfriend in the chat. Who got the girlfriend?
Uh-oh. Big man was talking to Grish, talking
Oh,
about when
big
they gonna
man.
go on a boat ride.
Oh, big man trying to holler at Grish. You know what? Okay, we're sassy.
I'm gonna snitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the YouTube
Mm-mm,
lawyer. I can't be snitching. You know
mm-mm.
that's against client attorney privileges. I can't do that.
No, 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 no. But you know what, you guys? So let's get into Lemon's live. Now, again, I didn't watch all 36 hours, so I'm not gonna know everything from the live. But what I gathered was Lemon thinks Chat Rep is coming to Vegas. Well, this is what he said at first. Lemon thinks Chat Rep is coming to Vegas to be malicious. And Chat Rep, she had jumped on his panel saying she don't appreciate that because she is not coming to Vegas to be malicious. And he said, well, maybe I don't really mean malicious per se, but I do believe that Chat Rep is coming to Vegas to spy on me or spy on us for her friends. And then Bree hit the panel and Sassy hit the panel, and they both said that they don't believe that Chat Rep talks to a lot of people behind the scenes. Um, and Lemon was trying to say again why he and Chat Rep isn't cool. And some of that was because he said that Chat Rep lied, saying that he was talking shit or about Cole's show or down in his show or shading his show or something like that. And Lemon was like, I really don't give a damn, about what he doing over there. Woo, 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 woo. So then, and y'all clear up some things for me if I'm missing anything. And then Sassy, she kind of got upset because she's raising money and other people are donating to send Chat Rep to Vegas. And they're paying for like her room and board, hotel, plane, all that kind of stuff like that. And I guess spending money and whatever, whatever. And she was upset because Chat Rep is like, well, I don't want to go because Lemon's saying wherever she's at, I'm not going to be.
I
And if
don't.
she's at an event, I'm not going to be at the event. And so Chat Rep was like, well, so if I'm at an event, you're not gonna be there. And he said, nope, they can have events with you. And when they done with you, like that just cracked me up right there. Cause he said when they done with you, like when they throw her away or put her away for the night, then they gonna go kick it with Lemon. And so she was like, I don't want to go then.
I
And
don't think
so
chat rep.
y'all can go ahead and say something or give your opinion
I
so far.
don't. In my opinion, I do not think that chat rep is going over there to do all that. She does not seem like now she might be a little messy or stuff like that, but I don't think that she's intentionally trying to set nobody up or no crap like that. I mean, even if you like her or don't like her, everybody knows that. First off, she ain't gonna think about that far ahead about it. She's thinking, I'm gonna go have fun. Like she takes care of her mom all the time. You know that's gotta like being a caregiver is very draining. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a vacation for her. Like a fun time. Why would she want to mess it up by trying to, be all crazy and stuff? Now she might try to hit on him. I ain't gonna say she ain't gonna try to lick him or something.
But
But then they
this,
also
this,
said that other people said there actually are going to be spying on them. Like
but
other people, I don't know who they are, but
but you're talking about the woman that takes 5 pages of copious notes to report on the happenings of the beef sector. 5 to 10 pages of copious notes and covers it. I wouldn't put it past her. I do have something that befuddles me though. How are all of these grown people begging for a trip? Why is Kim begging? Why is Ness begging? They're all begging for a trip.
you know
They're
what?
all if you can't afford to go, then just don't go. Catch the next time around. Save your money up. Why are other people responsible to bring these people to the show? And these are the movers and the shakers around here. I don't get it.
I,
They want to be sponsored.
well, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Chat Rep asked to be sponsored. She could
Okay.
have. She could have. She could have.
Kim is actively begging.
Now,
Hun-
Shakim, I did hear this morning. Shakim and I can't talk. Shakim and Sassy both hit Bree's link this morning, and Shakim asked Sassy how she gonna be out here raising fundraisers for other people when she ain't even done raising all the money to send him to Vegas. And she was like, "I did raise the money for you, but the bank robbers stole it." And then she said, I ain't raising no money for no man. And then even Pisa was like, girl, Sassy, I would have come over there and had to slap you if you was to be out here raising some money for a nigga to go on some vacation. And Sassy was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. And then Bree said, well, why don't you have your own sector raise money for you to go to Vegas? And he said, well, they've already put in some money. And Bree said,
I
okay.
doubt it. I doubt it. They seem to hate each other. But I got one more question. One more little thing that I've noticed. Pizza has a real tight policy about being on the panel with the straight man, but Shakim's been on her panel on Lady Nika's and talked with her and had conversation with her 2 days in a row. What does that mean? They wouldn't let me on.
I just think she just have certain ones that it's okay to be on
She
there
had
with.
a strict policy.
She
She had a
needs to.
strict policy. I think, okay, and I did ask your opinion, but I think she doesn't see him as straight.
I don't think that's it because she didn't have other straight guys on her panel since then, especially the ones
Like
who
like
had
who?
were
Like
like,
who?
hold on, let me talk now. Remember the time when she was supposed to have somebody on there and they were supposed to pay her some money? They were on there, but I don't remember if they really paid her or not. But I don't know. I think she's just becoming a little bit more lax, and I don't know why. I mean, I never understood the I can't have men on my panel. I mean, I understand it, but I don't understand it as if, in a certain type of way as like I'm married and my man and I respect. I never understood that part. Like it's just YouTube. It's not like you're up there fucking each other or flirting with each other or something like that. I mean, I would think most men would respect you if you told them to. I'm married, and that'd be that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people are married on here and they have people, guys, girls, like that. That was weird to a lot of people, but that's her channel. And if that's what she chooses to do, and if she changes her mind and says, well, I want this nigga on here, or I agree to be on somebody else's panel, if that nigga on here, now over here where we at in the hood table, that ain't going down. I'm not about to be dropping men, bringing men, dropping men, bringing men, all this kind of shit. If somebody wants to jump up and down off the panel, but they don't want to be around a nigga, now that won't happen over here. Either you're gonna be up here with the nigga or you're not. So that's just me though. But that's my panel because that's just how everybody runs their show differently. So I'm not gonna question why Pisa was like that, and I'm not gonna question why she's bending her rules.
Well, she stated that she
That's
thinks
her.
Shakim's gay. She said it out of her own mouth. And the ones that she believes are Yag or whatnot is the ones that she doesn't mind being up there, but she said she can't be on no panel with no straight men. That's why she will not be on the panel with binary code.
And see that too. You don't know people are really gay on here. Just like we don't know she really got 4 kids or that she's really married. And that's no shade. I'm just saying. You don't really
Anybody can
have
say what
proof.
they want.
Anybody can say they straight. Anybody can say they straight. Anybody can say they gay. Anybody can say they a man, they a woman. We don't know, especially when most people on here are behind an avatar.
Right.
So,
Lemon says he's straight. And his name is Lemon. That's no straight man names himself after a fruit. Have you ever heard of a guy named Kumquat or Cherry or
what's a
Peach?
peach? What?
He just the
I mean,
kumquat made me
I don't
laugh.
think lemon is like a gay. I don't. Lemon doesn't.
I've
The
never
word. The word
or
lemon
mango.
doesn't get off with.
Those are a man. Those are stripper names. Those are female stripper names.
Right. And hypnotic touch, thank you. The best platform to mine is your own. I will never tell nobody what to do on their platform. People can do what the fuck they want to do on their platform. I don't care. And what Pizza does on her platform has nothing, it has no effect on me at all. So
I'm just
I
shading. I'm
really
just
don't.
shading. I'm just shading Shakim.
It's okay. But back to what I was saying though. As far as Sassy and as far as Chat Rep. So then Chat Rep, she was kind of teetering on if she wants to go, if she doesn't want to go. And keep in mind that Lemon and Ness are the event holders. So my question to y'all is, being that Lemon and Ness are the event holders, and Lemon claims he doesn't trust her and he thinks she's a spy and he don't want to be at any events. Like just picture it. Lemon and Ness are the event holders. And somebody comes to the event that he don't really care for, and he's like the event holder. So most people already want to be around Lemon and Ness. And Chat Rep, she kind of like came on after a little while. She wasn't like one of the initial people that was coming, right? So would you want to take a trip to Vegas, regardless of who's paying for it, and be around somewhere where you're not wanted? Like me, no. I don't want to be nowhere where I'm wanted. I don't care if everybody pays for me to get my hair and nails done, new clothes and shoes, plane trip, 5-star hotel room. I mean, because like he said, after they're done with you, then I'll kick it with everybody else. So you just gonna be sitting up in your hotel or wherever you are by yourself until they're done with Lemon. It's like, you know what I mean? Does that even make sense?
Like the only way I would not cancel this trip if I was her is if I'd already paid for everything, because there's some things that are non-refundable and I would just go to have fun by myself and say screw the whole thing and just go do my own thing and record myself going to casinos and stuff. But if you ain't paid for everything yet, you don't have anything booked, then you still have time to cancel. And I wouldn't go to where people could be making up rumors and lying about me and, they don't really want me there. I'm not going to go where I'm not wanted. You know what I'm saying?
But there's a million things to do, though.
Yeah, you
There's
can have a
show,
lot of fun in Vegas.
But you
there's
can go
all kind of
with
show.
your friends. You can go with your family. You can go with your friends. You can go with somebody who wants you to be included with
You
them.
know, I think a lot of people on here are so isolated by choice, and this is the way they socialize, that their main friendships or relationships, their social relationships, are here on this app. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just the way things are now. That's the way we've been socially constructed, that we're isolated, but this is our community. This is more of a community that I participate in the real world. I talk to my friends. I talk to my relatives. We got a new baby, by the way. It was born at 7 o'clock. I have a grand niece, and I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm smiling about that. It makes me happy. Um, very happy. Um, but this is the way that we socialize these days,
Well,
and I
I
think
personally wouldn't want to go. Nope, I don't care. Sassy said that Chat Rep was saying in the chat in Breeze this morning in all capital letters that she really still wants to go on the trip. But then Seven was down in the chat, and Seven was saying something to Sassy, and what Seven said was, "Chat Rep is just a pawn for Sassy to get money." because Sassy's raising money for chat rep, right?
Might be, might
And
be,
so,
might be.
and
That's a,
so
that.
hold on, let me finish. And so then Sassy was like, when have I ever had to come on here and make money off the beef sector and raise money for anything or said I need money or anything like that? And so she was like, that just don't make any sense. Why are you spinning that narrative? Why are you, saying shit like that? So then Seven, she hit the panel. And Seven said, Seven said, well, okay, Sassy said, you're just willing to lie roast about anything, right? And then Sassy said, well, since you're so high society, because, she said, changed her name from 7 stars, she done deleted a whole bunch of videos or put them on private and changed her name from Seven to Seven High Society. And she was like, since you're all high society right now, I know you would be willing to contribute for Chatwell's, her trip. And so then Seven hit the panel. And that was when Sassy said, I'm not going to fight with you, Seven. But why would you put that narrative out there? And Seven said, why would you? And this is what Bree agreed with too. She was like, Seven said, why would you push a trip on her that she is apprehensive about? And Sassy was like, you're just jealous that nobody wants to sponsor you. That's when they started going back and forth, y'all. And they was giving me life because Sassy said, I don't want to argue with you, Seven. And I
What you
was
do?
in my head, Sassy, you already know Seven about to have you up here arguing with her. So then that's when Sassy started going in. You just want somebody to sponsor you and do a fundraiser for you. Do you want us to raise money for your apartment and things like that? And then that's when Seven was like, well, I went to Vegas last year all by myself, even though at first she told us last year she was going with someone. But as we saw through live after live after live, we saw her all by herself, except for with that one white guy at the restaurant or at the buffet who offered to either buy her a drink or buy her some food, or which one was it? He bought her a meal or some food or paid for her buffet or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I
And
support Trump.
all you
I
did
support
was eat
Trump.
at a buffet. Sassy
I,
was like, all you did was eat at a buffet and stay at Motel 6 on a budget vacation with your 3
oh
braids in your
wow.
hair. I was hollering. She was like, with your 3 braids in your hair. Do y'all remember that shit?
That was hilarious.
Oh,
I got I got an observation. The Sassy talks a big game about how she's this high wheeling and dealing executive. Why doesn't she just write chat rep a check for 1,000? Why is Sassy, big Sassy, who's constantly reminding you of the meetings and her traveling and her this and her that? Why is she asking anybody for anything? Why doesn't she just provide for chat rep and do it silently? Then none of this speculation would happen.
because that's what we do
Sassy,
up here. We have
but
fundraisers.
Sassy's fronting.
That's what we do up
Sassy's
here. We
fronting.
have fundraisers. I don't think Sassy's fronting at all. I think Sassy probably got bags.
Then why
But
then why doesn't she just
I'm
pay?
not.
Then
I'm not.
why can't she just get a grown woman on and pay for it?
I'm
Why
not
beg for why beg for $500 or $1,000? You can just pay for it.
because that's what we do over here, Beasley. Don't nobody just pay for nobody a trip. I mean, we've been doing this shit for years. People
Okay.
raise money for trips. They raise money for people to go places. They raise money for people who just moved in apartments. They raise money for people who got to bury their kids. That's what they do. People just come out here and say, "Oh, I'm just going to pay and foot the whole thing." I don't care how much money I got. I'm not paying the foot a damn thing for anybody.
OPM.
I got friends here who do GoFundMe's, and I'll drop 50 on it. But I'm not paying for your whole child's funeral or your whole. Come on now.
Now we've done a lot of different fundraisers up here, and a lot of people, they'll put a little bit on it, but they're not trying to put the whole amount up. You know what I'm saying? And I will say that if I was chat rep and in her shoes, I would choose to back out of this because it's not going to be a good situation for her, and it could possibly lead to a situation like Vegas Gate, where they make fun of her and say she didn't have no money and she couldn't do for herself, accuse her of stealing. It could be a bunch of other things that could happen to her. And I just don't want to see her put in a position to where you're in a strange place with no money.
You think Sassy could be setting her up? Well, we do know that the woman is in her late 30s or mid 30s, and she's never seen a gynecologist. She's liable to smell really bad and not even be aware of it.
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
trust me, as a woman, you'll know about it. You can
Right.
feel yourself.
People that stink don't know that they stink.
Oh,
Usually.
there, don't talk about that. I had a girl on my bus one time that made me throw up. Swear to God, it was bad. When I was in high school, it was so bad. I even told the bus driver, said, "Don't stick your head out the window." I said, "Will you tell her to take a bath, and then I won't have to stick my head out the window? I ain't putting my head back in here. I'm gonna throw up all over this bus. Do you want me to throw up?" He said, "Nope." I said, "Okay, leave me alone."
And I'm with you, the real K Fit. I don't think it's for Sassy to get no money. Not at all. I don't think she's trying
Hold
to
on. So,
make a
so
pocket
it,
or a
it,
profit or anything.
it's
Hold on,
Sassy low and petty enough.
Beasley, please. I don't think that Sassy is out here trying to he dropped down. I don't know. He kept over talking every time I'm trying to talk. I don't mind him up here, but okay. Anyway, I did not drop him down, y'all. I'm just saying that. But I agree with the real K Fit. I don't think it's for Sassy to get money. I don't think Sassy needs money like that. I'm not saying Sassy is out here with 5, 10 figures or anything like that, but I'm not trying to read her pocketbook or count her coins. But I don't think she's out here trying to make profit off of this either. So that's I don't know. That's just me. I don't think that way. But again, we've been doing fundraisers for years since the beginning of the sector. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, our girl VS, how many fundraisers did she do before she got banned? She was raising money
Girl,
for people's light bills, gas bills, people to move,
she
people to
wrote
get. I mean,
for
all kinds of
Thanksgiving
shit.
dinner,
Thanksgiving dinners. I mean,
kids going to school books for a women who were just got out of prison, who were living in a halfway house kind of situation. Girl, there's so many I lost count.
right. Now, me personally, I'm like AKD. If you need help funding your vacation or your trip, do not go. I don't go anywhere unless I have enough money to go and double that amount. And then the bills at home has got to be paid. If
Hmm.
my trip is gonna cost 800, I'm gonna make sure I got 16 or 2400. That's how we travel out of town. I've been doing that all my life. Even my kids was kids, like little kids.
Oh, and
I
Boo,
don't
you
go out of
behind in
town.
the
I don't go out
chat.
of town broke. I will stay my black ass at home and sit on my porch.
I was just gonna let you
Mhm.
know you real behind in the chat.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know I'm trying to keep you up to date. You know.
I know. But yeah, I'm just saying I don't do that shit either. I don't go anywhere out of town. But again, I don't know if Sassy. I think Sassy is just doing this to be nice. She likes chat rep and she just wants to do something nice for her. I think that's it. If chat didn't go to the trip, I'm sure her world won't end. Like, oh, I can't go. But then somebody else said in the chat, what is she gonna do when Lemon ain't around?
And here's the thing, like AKD was saying in the chat, she could, instead of going on this trip, right, her and Sassy could make plans to like meet up and have a nice lunch and all that other stuff. And like if she wanted to go on vacation, she could quite literally save up the money and plan something with people who want to be around her.
Right. Right. Like I know Sassy has said before that when she go to Chicago or something like that, she would love to meet
Read.
up with Chat and she would love to take her out. She has said she was gonna take Chat Rep out and all that kind of stuff and you know spend time with her and kick it with her. She did say that. And again I just think she's just trying to do something nice, for
I
Chat.
do too. I think Sassy's got a big heart. And I think people sometimes, because Sassy could be a little messy, but we love her messy tail, right?
Yeah, I
Um,
love
but
Sassy. Hmm.
but I don't think she would do any of that to try to set up Chat Rep or anything. I think in her mind, she was like, well, if Chat Rep wants to go, I like Chat Rep. I'm going to help her raise the money so she can go. In Sassy's mind, it wasn't anything
Hmm.
nefarious, I don't believe, coming from her.
Absolutely. And AKD said, I truly think people are hoping that this will be a complete shit show because it's out of control. How can all these things go without money, their own? How can all these people go without money, their own money? Now, when it comes to the content creator, I've been on a lot of trips since I've been a content creator and I've never came on here and asked for anything. But I'm not gonna lie, I have had birthday, Amazon wish licious. I've had when I purchased my home, I had a home housewarming wish list on Amazon years ago. So people do things like that. No shade. To me, it's just like we give cash apps to people, we give super chats to people, we become members to people. What's the difference if somebody wants to do a wish list? If somebody wants to, be nice and give them something, like that. But when it comes to actual trips and stuff like that, I wouldn't come on here and ask for that. But if somebody says, I want to put $100 on your trip, here you go. Are you not going to take it? I wouldn't be up here asking for it. Like, y'all put money on my trip. But if they want to give it out of the kindness and goodness of their heart, I'm going to take that shit. I'm like, oh, I'm about to spend this on drinks. Or this could be the Uber money. Or this could be tip money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere without no money though. Because somebody can say they paying for your trip and they might pay for your trip, but then it's like, how much spending money am I gonna get out of this? Are y'all gonna raise enough for me to get spending money? And how much spending money do you need for a trip in Vegas? To be
I would say
content?
quite a bit because Vegas is not cheap.
Yes, you would. That's what I'm saying. You would need a lot of even spending money to be content. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Voodoo said it may not be a setup for Sassy, but others will turn it into whatever. Yep, AKD, if I was chat red, I would meet Sassy for a nice dinner in Chicago. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd just be like, Sassy, save it, save all that energy. Just, if you want to treat me and want to hang out with me, I would love to. We can just do it in the shy, like we already talked about. So, hey, Blackberry Molasses. Hey, QI and Fib Noir. Hey, you guys, come on in, come on in. Hey, Kenna, what's up? What's up? Hey, shout out to everyone. Hey, Dr. Soapy, make sure you guys, Queen Diva, are liking and sharing the video, please, and thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Now, Blackberry said, I don't believe Sassy is setting her up. I really believe she's just trying to do a good deed, but I do think they would talk about chat. You know what? There are people, they said there are people down there who want Chat Red to go. Like they said there are ladies or women who's also going on the trip who would love to see Chat Rep. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they did say on Bree's panel this morning. Or it could have been on Lemon's panel last night. But me, I just hey BZ, what's up? I just don't, I wouldn't feel right. Because it's like the main person over the trip is Ness, but then like right next to her is Lemon. So if like the main person don't even want me there, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't go that far away from home and then just feel like an outcast or an outsider.
Yeah, and think about it, you'd have to be in your room for how many hours a day while they're having fun and you're just stuck there because that person doesn't. And if you do go with them, if somebody else says, no, no, it'd be all right, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to get dirty looks. You're going to have people, talking stuff about you. And
Mm-hmm.
you're going to sit there and look while people are side eyeing you. You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
don't I don't want to feel that way. Like I don't know if she would ever want to feel that way. Feel like you're not wanted and people are making fun of you and talking. No, I couldn't do all that.
Yep. And Kenna said, anywhere you go on vacation, you need a lot of money and a credit card. Yep. And Film said, we have all seen how these trips go. Then somebody gets caught slipping. Chat rep would be the content. But you
Mhm.
know what? That's okay. I'm glad you said that because and I just want to say hi to a few more people. Hey Bird, how you doing? Hey Natural Loves. My try is that Mitri or my try
Me
for real?
I
Mitri?
always thought it was Mitri. That's what I
All
always
right.
thought.
What's up,
She could
Mitri for
correct
real?
me in chat if I'm wrong, but I thought it was always Mitri for reals.
Well, what's up, Mitri for reals? I'm glad they said something about the content because uh last night, or was it this morning? Last night, Ness She had said something about content, or it could have been this morning on Bree's channel. I'm getting them all mixed up. But Ness said that they're just trying to make content off of this trip. And then I got to thinking, like, I don't know if it was Sassy or somebody else. I'm like, hold up. Don't we always do content off of people doing trips? Like, if you're on here every day talking about your trip, I mean, that's what Jay Wilson, that's what Sean Bradley, that's what VS, that's what who else did some trips? I can't think off the top of
We
my
talking
head.
about Vegas Gate, DC
Just
Gate.
any
We
trip.
talking
Just
about the
any trip.
ship. We talking about Tracy and her pieces. We talking about Jay
Yeah,
Wilson
just
and his people. Like everybody has talked about when they have their trips. Something bad always happens.
and we make it
Hi.
content, whether it's good or bad. What's
Hey,
up,
Jay
Jay
Dunn.
Dizzle?
Hey, I came, I had the red bar to make sure what I missed. I think the problem is, and I've heard it on a couple of videos today. The problem is back in the day when we all did trips, it was not for content. It was to go and have a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are specifically planning this trip so that they can have something to talk about after the fact. Which leads me to believe, is this the definition of a play?
Mm-hmm.
Because you were doing this trip purposely for the sole purpose to have something to discuss. Whereas back in the day when we did the trips or the meet and greets or the blackout or the main event, these types of things, the first Vegas gate, nobody went with the intention to have content.
That
You see
is
what I'm saying?
true. That is true, Jay Dunn. And welcome, Natural Lux. I'm gonna let you speak right after Jay. But that is true. Before in the past, they would just plan a trip. Oh, we're all gonna get together. They didn't specifically make the plans to be the content. You know, I feel you on
Right.
that. I feel you on that.
Even with DC Gate, even because I know Charlie is close to VS, but even with that, that wasn't for content's sake. It
Yeah.
just happened to be content because Rico and Wally showed their asses. But that wasn't what it was supposed to be initially.
They didn't even go live to tell you the truth.
They didn't. But now people are planning to go live and do this, and now with the inviting of other people so that there can be a beef and a ruffle, and I'm gonna invite these people that don't like you, and then you gonna invite the people that don't like me. That's a whole play for content. Just think about it. I'm gonna go on mute and let natural talk.
Hold up, Kenna says she can go to the casinos, take a helicopter trip, etc. You're right, she can, but you in a place all by yourself. I would never want to be. I don't even like going to the movies by myself. I'm gonna just keep it funky. I don't like going out to eat by myself, going to a movie by myself, even though I know I can. But to go all the way out of town to a big old city like that, where it's like 25/8 action, I wouldn't want to do that by myself. But go ahead, Natural Lux.
Hey everybody. Hey,
Hey,
the hood
beautiful.
Hey, how
table,
you doing?
Charlie, Jay Dunn. I'm doing good. Happy Sunday to you all.
Hey, natural.
Hey, I was just thinking, it make you feel bad because it almost seems like they're being mean girls or mean boys, but they're not. They're just planning a trip that they want to meet. And I think what kind of scared them off, because I did meet and greets. We didn't do lives way back when we had the natural hair thing. And we did meet and greets. If we would have had a live girl, I would have loved it. I think I got a little footage. I have lots of pictures, but like the one they had on the boat and the other ones, and it went nuts. People fell out, people lied. And yeah, it should, it's some funny things happen. But I even heard people who speaking about it now said that they had their plants there, on the cruise. They had people specifically there just to, do things to make people look bad. So that would make anybody kind of uneasy. You know what I mean? And I wish, if she don't have anybody to go with, I wouldn't go because you don't want her to feel bad. I would feel bad her being there and everybody else is doing their own thing unless she knows how to go and maneuver in Vegas herself. I just wouldn't go.
Right.
Well, but that's
Yeah.
what I was saying earlier today on Brianna's panel because it's giving me Vegas Gate 2.0 because again, this is going to be Vegas Gate 3. I don't know if y'all realize because people keep saying this 2.0. No, this is 3.0. And 2.0, that's when Kwani went and Club Chat refused to hang out with her and she cried up in the hotel. And
Yeah.
see, if Chat Rep was around during that time, she would know this. And even I brought that up to Brianna. I'm like, this is giving the Vegas Gate when Kwani went, because Vegas Gate 1 is when James, Nika, and Sean them went.
I
Then
remember
Vegas
that.
Gate number 2 was when Club Chat and Kwani went, and Kwani was the outcast. And then now we looking at this where Chat Rep trying to go, and Lemon is not wanting to hang out with her, and we all know that the people gonna prefer to hang out with Lemon.
But what about, he did say, just he won't be there, but there's going to be other places that some of the other ladies who said they wanted to be, meet a Lori and some of the other ladies, she could do something with them, right? If she really wanted to go.
She could, but she never was even trying to get a ticket trip to hang out with Laurie. And if I'm going to be all the way honest, I I heard Laurie say specifically that she is not going to be doing too much. She got spina bifida and all types of stuff where she can't walk around as long, and she can't be up in the sun. So
Yeah.
if she thinks she's going to get a good time with Laurie by herself, I don't know how that's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go because it was an issue. I think they were on the outs when they first started planning this trip. They were on the outs. You know what I mean, right? They weren't really
Yeah.
fully.
They
Yeah.
weren't
So
really cool
why?
at all. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like chat rep, but why try to go and y'all weren't even cool then when the trip first planned? For me, Sassy said she's gonna meet her and another lady. I forgot. They're gonna take her out and do a good. I would look forward to that if she want to do Vegas. Maybe another time with somebody, but just let them have their trip and have their good time and not have to feel like they're being mean. People want to be who they're comfortable with, and that's in anything. So
Yeah. And as
that's
far as
it.
content, unless they demand like some of those celebrities, everybody put their phone in this basket on your way in. Like unless they do that, people are going to get content. I mean,
That's
I'm not
right.
going to go anywhere where you tell me I can't record. And so I'm not going to purposely try to post some embarrassing moments, but that's some of
Right.
the things you have to expect when you plan
Right.
a trip like this, especially if it's people who don't get along with each other. And who knows? It might be like I know Lemon said that he thinks that she's gonna be spying for her friends or whatever. But who knows if somebody does plant someone there. And,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and for that,
true.
you just got to be on your P's and Q's and make sure
There
you look
you
good
go.
all the time and do not embarrass yourself because what happens in Vegas don't always stay in Vegas.
You better trust and believe. That's right. You're right. Just be on your best because you don't know who's there. I know you're right, but like probably the shows or big places like that where celebrities are doing things you definitely can't record. But you're right. Somebody will see you on the street and take a picture. You don't even know it or some footage. But you're right. Just try to be your best and go have a good time.
Yeah, and
But if
keep in
she,
mind, we
yeah,
got people who live there who follow us on here. There are
right.
people who live in Vegas and they shit. You think they ain't gonna try to be? Come on now.
You remember Tiki, J Don, or do you do her
Uh
talk
huh.
about
Tiki
Charlie?
44.
Yeah,
Tiki
from the first
44.
one, Tiki 44. I used to follow her. I don't know if she still records. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember all of them. Yeah,
And
you
and that
remember.
was my thing too that I'm thinking about with this, because Chat Rep is about to be Lady Nika 2.0, and y'all, that's just what I see. Remember the first Vegas gate, Lady Nika got there no money, her clothes were horrible, they had to take her shopping, all types of stuff. I just see history repeating itself. The way that Chat Rep is needing to
You said
raise
they had
funds,
to
and if
take
we're
who
gonna be honest,
shopping? Who they took
Lady
shopping?
Nika,
Oh
they
yeah,
had to
yeah,
take
yeah,
Lady Nika shopping.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the
Okay.
thing is, even Lady Nika's room board, her flight, all of that was done via Sean and James, just like what Sassy trying to do for Chat Rep. I don't see how they don't realize the parallel that's really going on here, and they think that it's going to be a success when we done seen this happen to somebody before, and all the people did was come back home and talk about the person after the fact.
Well, let me say this. And what's up, Riri and Joy Barnes and everybody else who just came into the chat? I want to say this. If it was me, and I don't know anybody, me and I don't know, QI just hit the chat. Me and QI, or me and Jay, or me and Charlie, me and anybody, me and Deanna, and we were to be together setting up a trip, and somebody wanted to go that I really didn't care for, I'm gonna say something. Deanna, um, Can we talk? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say something like I don't want them there. It period point blank. But in this situation, it seems like it's mainly Ness's show or her thing, and he's helping or whatever. I don't know what all his part is in this, but they're making it seem like it's the Lemon and Ness trip, and maybe she don't care that somebody wants to come that he don't really care for. I don't know. But
Well,
me
he
personally, I'm not planning the whole trip and setting this shit all up and everything, activities and all that shit, and somebody coming that I don't fuck with.
That's exactly it. Cause they were. I remember listening to them, saying, "Let's just meet up." I forgot how it was, but let's meet up. It was just supposed to be those two, and then different ones. Cause I was like, I want to go, but I knew if I had gone, it was going to be for shopping, chilling in that hotel in that bed, and we would meet up and take a couple of pictures. But I knew I wasn't going to be hanging like that. And like you said, if you come there, you better be prepared financially because the taxes, girl. I heard when you spending there, and if you spending big, you got to pay big taxes. So I don't need to take my end nowhere if I'm not prepared. I'm talking about me. Cause yeah,
Yeah, my
I
last
would.
trip that I went to Vegas, it was me, my ex-girlfriend at the time, and two of our other friends. And it was for my birthday. And easily I spent $2,500. And we were there for I think 4 days. It's
yeah,
My
expensive.
my concern for chat rep is from my auntie lenses, right? Because when I look at chat rep, it's like she's a niece to me because of my age versus hers, and she seems like young minded to me. And I don't mean no harm or anything when I say that. So I'm concerned about whether she can handle that. And I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware, but there are men like Envy, the one that was caught up in the MU misunderstood situation, and men from other sectors that are also going to be D Darrell and different people that are also going to be a part of this trip that are twice her age. So, and like and due to the Vegas culture, I'm very skeptical for that. My concern when I make the joke about the don't be on the stroll, it wasn't financially. I'm just talking about don't let nobody convince you to do something that you shouldn't. And then can you handle drinking? Are you mature enough to be able to handle drinking and hanging out in a city like that around
And any other
older.
activities, because as somebody said in the chat, I think that was Reed. And what up, Reed? What up, Jay Wilson? What up, Jay Jen? I'm trying to catch the people that I missed. I'll continue to try to catch y'all as we go through. Where me and everybody else, Free Thinker, Soul Sister Show. Welcome to the chat, you guys. Make sure you please like and share the video. Thank you guys so much. And Dion Wilshire. Reed said, because Ness did say that people are just trying to use this trip for content, make content off it. But Reed did say who was making content on the last trip? Cocaine Gate, text message gate, like right after that trip, right?
yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean, everybody's going to use it for content, even the people on the trip. You have to expect that. Hopefully, you won't get caught sniffing anything, pretending like it's weed or anything like that. You just got to be cognizant of what you're doing. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. And Jay
And
Wilson said
envy.
about what did he say? Jay Wilson said, "What do I think about Heat not answer the question directly about pizza?" What question?
Okay, now this
He
is.
was over
Go
there.
ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
I
he was
read in
over there
chat.
asking this Heat if him and Pizarro had phone sex. Which
Oh,
I think that's a silly question because nobody has Pizarro's number except for Brianna. So all this Heat said was I've only talked to her privately on StreamYard, which is facts. Like, in order to have phone sex with Pizarro, you got to have her phone number. Jay Wilson is silly, but
Jay
he called other
Wilson
people
asked
silly.
her that.
Yeah, Jay
It
Wilson
was
asked
due
this
to
Heat
a.
that.
It was due to what this he posted on her. That wall over there.
Hold on, let me go see.
But I just want to also say, Envy plans to take his camera. He plans to get footage. He plans to use it as content. And Envy is not B sector. So, like I said, the house should, like, when, if you're gonna, if this is a B sector trip, then the house should always win. I hope they make sure that, I hope they're not too intoxicated or having too much fun where people outside the sector get all the footage and we don't.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
Jay
Shaquille
Wilson.
or
That's
somebody
true.
Hey,
somebody asked why was Sassy raising money for her to go, and Brianna said because this is beef sector. This is a beef sector trip. So what's wrong with Sassy trying to raise money for her to go? She want to go. And welcome to the panel, Jay Wilson. Now say what, say who?
what's up? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes,
You
we
Can
went
can
you
out
hear
hear
me?
for
you.
a second, but you're back.
You
We
back?
can
I'm
Oh,
hear you.
sorry.
oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
That
Well,
was my fault. That was my
I
fault.
don't think the question I asked was silly. It was a question, and it wasn't really to validate who has the lady's number or not. The thing is, the question was they were having phone sex. I asked this he to verify. I'm like, hey, they're saying that you had phone sex with Pizarro. Is that true? And she said, I can't answer that question right now. All I will say is we've had you know, we talked off screen. We talked behind the scenes. So she didn't necessarily answer, but I don't think it's a stupid question. I don't know who has that lady number or not, so it's really not on me. I'm just trying to find out, is this heat lying or is she trying to set up Pizarro? So I don't think it's a stupid question at all. I mean, I think if you can get a stupid answer, but I don't think it's a stupid question.
Well,
That's
who
all.
Well,
said they
well,
who said they had
respectfully,
phone
Jay
sex?
Wilson.
No, when have you ever been
Somebody
respectful?
typed it up in the chat.
Okay.
But who started
But
that
no,
rumor? Who said they
And
had?
that's the reason why. See, this is the thing. That's the reason why I asked this heat, because it could have been easily quelled to say, no, that's not true. I don't have her number. Or no, that's not true. But she didn't say that. She said that I cannot answer that right now. All I can tell you is that we've had conversation in the back chat. I mean, if you really wanted to quell the situation, all you had to say is that's ludicrous. No, we never had that. That's all I'm saying.
but but it's not in her best interest to do that because she wants to leave the speculation for Ness to have. But
Exactly.
we all know that anytime Pizarro went behind the scenes on StreamYard only with this heat, Brianna was also right there in the backstage. Just
Okay.
like right now, somebody could be in the backstage right now if we were not live, and the only person that would know that they back there is Hood Tape. That's how they've been doing this heat, where Brianna be recording whatever is going down back there, and that ain't never came out publicly. So that's why I believe that she didn't answer it, because if she'd have said no, then that means that Ness wouldn't be worried about it.
Okay. Well, I just thought it was very interesting, and I mean, again, I just think that people need to see that, and that may be a play. Far as the Vegas trip and the moles, if you throw a good trip, you don't have to worry about the moles because you have a good trip. It's only when you got crazy stuff going on, people may be drunk, losing money, all of that stuff. Then that's when you may have a problem. But I'm just really baffled with all this fundraising, and I just think that now the people who are fundraising are really telling the people who are going what they can and cannot say, and you're saying too much or too little. And I think that's really interesting because it's telling me that you can go on this trip, but there's a price to go on this trip, and don't get stupid because I'll pull your funding away. I'm seeing a lot of those plays. What do you all think about that?
Well, mm,
I
I didn't
think I
know that.
wouldn't
I
be
didn't know that it
going.
was ever a rumor that she had phone sex with Pizza. I didn't ever hear that
Oh,
before.
y'all, we on the pizza thing, but this is what came up. Somebody put it up, and I asked this heat while she was on there because
Oh,
I just asked those questions. But Jay Don summed it up pretty well. It could be that case as well. So I ain't mad. But I'm really on this situation now with these people being sponsored going to Vegas
well, I got
and
a question
being
for you,
censored.
Jay.
Okay.
Somebody said in the chat that they think that they're using her as a court jester for the trip. But I heard that some people really, really wanted her to come in a positive way. But a lot of people think that she's going to be a spectacle, the laughing stock, a court jester type of thing. Do you see that? Is that the vibe you're getting? Or are
For
you
which
getting
person?
for a chat rep? If she
Maybe I think Chat Rep is getting set up.
did you say trap rep?
Chat Rep.
Oh, okay.
Trap, chat. I don't know the lady. I just now that stove was giving trap, but look, I don't know. That was just the stove. But I do think that you are causing yourself some problems when Lemon says he don't want you there. Because my thing is, why go someplace where people don't want you, and then you don't have all them funds? And let me say this something to correct Jay Dunn. We wouldn't have known about Vegas Gate unless somebody didn't come out telling us about Vegas Gate and calling folk out their names. That's how Vegas Gate got started because, baby, people would have been quiet. But when you start saying things about folk in Vegas that you didn't say to them in Vegas, then that becomes a problem. I think Chat Rep, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about her because Lemon don't want to see her. He was very vocal about that. And then her money ain't right. You working two jobs. You got a sponsor and you taking on another job. I'm like, really though? So it's just odd to me. And
And there are going to be other men there that are twice her age, and we know that they've gotten caught up in spectacles on YouTube.
yeah, and the thing is with that is I see all of this censoring, and that just bothers me. So we'll see. I did tell Ness that a house divided cannot stand. You and Lemon need to come together and really figure out what's going to go on. But according to Ness, they're going to do things in layerware that some people won't even be able to access or have access to where they are. So that's what Ness is saying. So I mean, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Jay
Mm.
Dunn, somebody said you supposed to be going.
Oh, really? Jay
Mm-hmm.
I,
Butter?
I I was invited. Let's be honest, invited me as a plus one. But I'm really just watching how this stuff play out because
But Jay Dunn, do you think you
it's
should even go as a plus one if you know that somebody may not care for you? I mean, that's just like going to somebody's house. You know that they don't like you, but your friend said, "Well, come on and go with me anyhow." You know it leaves an awkward situation, but because that's what Chat Rep is doing at this particular point. Well, she ain't a plus one, but she's going, and one of the content creators despises her or don't really like her.
Well, let me say
well,
this. Let
hold on. I'm
Go
still
ahead.
answering my question, Kiva. So first off, this ain't my first rodeo. I
We
done been
know,
on trips in different areas with all these people
girl.
before.
We know about the Orlando
Now,
trip. We know.
and more than the Orlando trip before you ever came to the sector.
Yeah, but we know about that
Um,
Orlando trip.
okay. But either way, the thing that I found interesting is once I dig harder with the idea, then I was told the dates were incorrect. Only for it to be out now that the dates were actually correct. Because I wouldn't
Mm.
solidify that I was going because Ness was being tight-lipped about the date because she felt like I was going to come out and tell everybody. Meanwhile, I never knew the date, and everybody knows the dates because of that close group. I think it's funny that I wasn't told the dates in order for me to try to make arrangements because I was supposed to spill it, and we all know now August
Mhm.
23rd, the weekend of August 23rd. And I had no idea about it. But so it is what it is.
Well, Jay
But if
Dunn, do
I
you
I'm
think
did
gonna
if you
say
would have
decide,
went,
if
you would
I
have thrown some thunder? Do you think that Ness don't want you to come because she's afraid that you might steal some thunder from her trip?
well actually Ness didn't want me to come for a few reasons, but now I don't really consider it because I heard that AutoZone is going and I just got out of some legal stuff with that girl. So I ain't got time to
Mm,
be nowhere where she at.
mm,
and let me piggyback off of what Jay
But
Dunn
I
just
didn't know about it at the time. I did not know that she was going to try to go at the time. But this is why I say people be trying to set people up. Because why
yeah,
give me the invite if this girl is going to show up and I wouldn't even have known that she was showing up and I just finished legal stuff with her already. That's crazy.
which brings
mm,
me to this point. Okay, now I can clearly remember seeing where, okay, Lemon invited Let's Be Honest, and they told Let's Be Honest not to tell anybody any specifics or anything about the date. If you wasn't in the private group, if you hadn't confirmed, then you weren't going to get the information. Now I hear that Let's Be Honest has invited Benz and has also invited Lemon. if it was my trip and those were the instructions that I gave to my people, I would have a problem with that. And that's all that I'm saying.
I got a question. Is her name Let's Be Honest or Let's Be Honest? Which one? Is it Let's
Les
Be Honest or Let's Be
Let's be
Honest?
honest. She's
with
a
a Z.
lesbian. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. She is a lesbian. Jay
Oh,
Wilson, she was actually the first online girlfriend of VS before you even knew about the sector.
no, I'm glad. I
So
really didn't want to know some of
that's
these
why you don't
people.
know her. Yeah, that's why you
Okay.
don't know who she is.
Yeah, I came in a different way. So,
I
so
She
always
let's
basically
be
was
wonder
honest.
gone
about that.
before you
I always
came
wonder it
in.
was the les for lesbian, but I didn't want to ask because I think
I
that was
mean, because somebody corrected me,
Yeah.
said, Jay Wilson, that ain't Let's Be Honest. I mean, because I thought it was like Let's Be
Yeah,
Honest,
it's
like
lesbian.
lesbian, but it's Let's. Okay, it's a
No,
play
no,
on words.
it's a
it's
play on for lesbian. Yeah,
let's be honest. She is a
Mm.
lesbian. Hmm.
yeah,
See,
it's a play on
CJ
for
Dunn, that's what
lesbian.
I
Yep.
was given, but people thought I was trying to be funny with it. I mean, but anyway, yeah,
Yeah, I thought that
interesting.
might have
Yeah,
been the
like
case
with Les
too,
period.
purposely, since we knew that she was. Well, yeah, but somebody has said something in the chat, and welcome to the chat, you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video. Lafi, I got you. Hold on, let me add Lafi and the purple and everybody who's joining us now. Roxy, Raz, Black New York. I think I said that right. Benz Dinker, Miss D, Conscious Energy. Did they say Conscious was going?
It's I know D Darrell and I know Envy, the one that was with in the misunderstood debacle. D Darrell. I think there are Pills. He lives there, and then there's some other people from
Well, I don't think
Shakim.
he's still coming until he get that girl that $60,000 ring back.
Oh my! What's up, Lady Tia and B Sector?
I
Hey,
mean,
you guys.
Shakim ain't going because he ain't got his money up right. But if he'd have went,
Mm.
Envy went, that would have been that'd have been a bad one.
I don't think so because I think that boy could raise the money. I think that I
Ooh.
think they would send him Shakim.
Oh Lord. Hello, Clyde. Hello. How y'all doing, Taylor
they
Made?
say Kip would sponsor him. They said the
Yeah,
dude
I know
Kip would have
somebody would
sponsored him.
sponsor him.
Well, he did say, y'all know
And
I lost the channel and I got demonetized. So,
and don't
um,
sleep on Envy and you keep in mind Envy is Shakim's manager, so some things be a play.
That
oh,
is true. That is true. And you
Envy
tell me,
is his manager?
well, he
Mm-hmm.
claimed that he's claimed it and then not claimed it and then claimed it and then not claimed it. And at this point, Shakim has had 50 different managers, 50 different signings. He's going on 3 different tours that never happened. Went to Mo 3 days, supposedly never happened. So we
I
Hmm.
don't.
don't
I don't
know.
think. I
Well,
don't think they're
Lafitte
on good.
said he'll
I don't think they're
sponsor.
on good terms.
I
They're
know
not
Yeah,
Lafitte
on
that's what
said
good
I
I'll
terms.
thought.
he's
sponsor
so
Shakim.
funny.
Y'all see it in the chat? Lafitte said I'll sponsor Shakim.
And then other people
Informer
like
Sugar, not there you go. There go informant.
and then Envy has played this
Rich.
trick with a lot of the rappers in the Mo 3 sector where he was pretending like he was going to help them get a contract as well, only for them to find out it was a fluke. So I'm just saying.
Well, wait. What do you all think about people charging folk money to see them? $350 to $250 to see them.
They a
Uh-uh.
I
fool.
ain't doing that
Ain't
shit.
no way. Ain't no way. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well,
I
if
see
I
you're
you
ain't
on
paying
mentioning
YouTube.
about
$5.
the only person I heard that say that on Jay Wilson's was Talent. But honestly, if
But you
Talent
didn't see the
did
back
do that,
chat. But you didn't see the back chat.
oh, okay. Because yeah, if Talent did that, I wouldn't be opposed to that because Talent has been private this whole time.
It's just not that serious to me.
I wouldn't do it. Now, if you have any event, I will pay to go to the event, but I'm not
See,
Yeah.
paying
that's
to go
what
to the
I'm
event.
thinking.
Then I
I
got to
thought it
pay
was the
extra more
event, but
money.
it's not the event. It's just to see the person.
That's what I'm talking about. I would pay for the event, but don't charge me extra to see you like like on the Wizard of Oz, and I'm trying to see the man behind the
God,
curtain. Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
God has arrived.
Shit. Hell no.
I
Now,
ain't
like you
paying
paying
to see
backstage
none
passes to
near
go
another.
see like I'm paying backstage passes to go see Aretha or or somebody real super famous, Michael Jackson
Now
or something like.
that's
No,
different. Now I'd pay to see them.
that's what I'm saying. That actually, yeah, but
But
no,
but
no,
I
not
I
think
no
pay.
y'all
YouTube.
But
really
what you
need
gonna get for that? Are you gonna get a buffet? Are you gonna get a bag, a swag bag? What you getting for that?
Open
Autograph.
but
bar.
I'm getting a swag bag.
the
I better get
problem
an open
is
bar.
this entire trip, the key players who are going, everybody but Lemon, have all been sponsored. They all been sponsored. Thousands.
Who do you think
Ned
the
had
sponsor is?
to
Because they say they think it's Ty, but I don't think Ty's the sponsor.
I
mm-mm,
I'm
think
just
it's a
no.
gonna say
whole
I
this
don't believe
about.
Ty
section.
Let
have
me.
nothing to do with that.
Now, I'm not
They
saying this
paying.
about this specific incident. I'm just saying on YouTube altogether, you have to be careful about accepting money from different people because in other sectors, different political groups and different people have sponsored people for different reasons, and that can get you into some major trouble. But like I said, let me
Mhm.
be clear. I'm not saying this about this specific incident. I'm just saying that all money ain't good money, and some money is for control.
But you're gonna
Well,
pay
that's
on
true,
money
but let
and
me
you're gonna
ask
pay
a
on the front of the
question.
back end.
Let me
Talent
just throw
said it's
something.
me. Stop hating. Hit the chat. Hit the panel, talent, if you want.
So, what's the difference
See,
Me,
in
are we
her
gonna
and
get some
sending
D
cash?
with that 350? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Don't let
wait,
Sassy
ooh,
say
man,
what?
I ain't
that.
mean to
Don't
do
let Sassy
Well,
say
Boo,
that.
that.
Boo, lovely love husband gonna be there. So
Sassy, that was Charlie, and that wasn't
I was
us.
joking. Don't kill me, sassy. I was
Charlie, that
playing,
was in
homie.
your
I
heart.
was playing. I was playing, homie. No, I'm
That,
married. I
and
really don't
you
want it.
know, old girl over there with the teeth,
We
the
all
no
know I'm
teeth.
playing.
She in line next anyway. What's her name? The one who like talent. The other one, the one with the teeth. The what?
Girl,
Ooh,
do you
Uppity,
know how many
uppity,
oh,
people?
uppity,
Oh,
uppity.
uppity.
Yeah,
Uppity, the small waist, you
she's in
know.
line first. You gotta bypass uppity first to get the talent.
Girl,
mhm.
I'm married. I don't
Well,
want
no,
talent like that.
uppity is not going because she has a fear of flying. And that's another thing because most of these people ain't never flown before too. That's gonna be funny as well. I
Is
don't
it the
think
fear
Chat
of
Rev done
flying, J
ever
Don?
left.
Is that really it? Or is it the fear of not having a lot of money to go? See, people be playing. People be playing,
Well,
J
no,
Don.
she said that she has never flown in her
Mhm.
life, and I don't think Chat Rev has either. She
Oh
ain't never
Lord.
left Chicago.
Oh Jesus.
She
Jadon,
ain't never left Chicago.
Jadon, you know what? I told this story before. My mother, my dad, and my stepdad worked for Pan American. At the time, Easton was the you know what I mean? It was Delta wasn't even known, and she could fly anywhere all over the world for free. My mother would not get on a plane, and I remember as a kid, I said, "Mommy, if somebody offered you $1 million, you wouldn't get it." She said, "Well, I'll think about it." She used to put me on the plane when I was a kid. I flew all over. She never got on a plane. Her sister used to use her. She would say she was her to fly.
discounts, little
She
passes.
never got on a plane, but she would put me on a plane, and I would fly as a kid by myself. I loved it, but she didn't.
Oh,
Never.
she
And because
But
they,
loved.
and you
Yeah,
know,
don't make fun of me. I said teeth. You meant without the teeth. That's funny. She loved.
Well,
and
the hood
it's
table,
really
hood
only
table.
taking
I
off.
heard somebody. I heard somebody gonna be taking the Greyhound to Las Vegas. Girl.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
the
Is
grace,
that for real?
Gonna
The
the
take a
grace.
whole
Greyhound.
week to
Come
get
on
there.
now.
From
2
where?
weeks.
From where though?
Baby, they said Dovey gonna be taking that Greyhound to Vegas. That's what they
Gonna take
saying.
a week
Woo!
or 2 weeks
That's
to
a
get
2 week
there.
trip, ain't it?
Oh my
Yeah,
That's
god.
that's
gonna
what
be a
I'm
two
saying,
week trip.
QI.
Well, I heard Greyhound is upgraded. They got internet. That's what I heard. They got all kind of stuff now. It
Well,
ain't
they
like it
had
was.
Loading
to
on up.
because Megabus was taking that business,
Oh wow.
and you know Megabus got 2-story buses. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Jen Jens? Hey, what's up? Hey, Creole. Ooh, Creole. I
And
just
then
love her voice.
with flying, it's just the takeoff. Once you get out past the takeoff, then you don't even know you're in the air.
Yeah, I've flown back and forth to New York quite a few times.
Yeah,
I
it's the
love.
takeoff for me. I'll be
It's
like,
Oh,
it's
Lord
me
Jesus.
too.
It's
You'll
always
always
been the
hear.
landing for me. Takeoff not a problem. It was always the
it's when your
landing.
ears pop. That stuff
Hmm.
Oh,
bothers
the
me. I hate
takeoff is
that
the
ear
best
popping.
part. Y'all don't
That
like the
takeoff just
takeoff?
always reminds me of
Cause
that
I love
movie where
fast
that plane
cars.
exploded when they
Oh, you
first
talking
Yeah.
about
destination.
Final
It's that
Yes,
Destination?
turbulence.
yes.
Yeah, it's like that turbulence where you feel like all your blood is rushing back. Or
Girl, the takeoff is the best part.
Oh
My
no.
stepdad also drove fast
Hmm.
car. I promise you, if you'll know I'm on the plane When it's time to take off, you hear somebody say, "Woohoo!" That's me. They
You
go to
sound like
Well,
Michael
Uh,
every time.
I,
You
I'm
don't
going to
hear.
Las Vegas, and I'm not going to hang around with the group. They're like my nieces and nephews. But if I see Shakim, I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to slap the shit out of him for being
oh my
disrespectful.
God.
No,
You
sir.
know what?
No,
Let me
Beasley.
shout out
I,
the
I,
No,
told, I
chat.
told him that.
no.
Let me shout out the chat. What's
I'm gonna
up,
slap
Daddy
him.
Boo? Hi, B
I'm,
Section,
I'm gonna
Sheila,
slap him,
Daddy
and make his
Boo,
ears ring, and
Yali Boo.
he'll learn not to talk to grown ups like that.
What's up, Just
Vegas
Man?
too
What's
close
up,
to Cali
child?
for me, and there's too many
Well,
Anyway,
but
people in
that's the
Cali.
thing. Because Beasley is actually in LA, so he is really only about a 4 or 5 hour drive away from Vegas. So
Beasley,
he might
Lady
actually
Snoop, Snoop,
he might
Flicker.
actually
No,
and seven
no, no.
stars.
I promise you, I'll do it. I don't care if I go to jail. I'll go away before I went to jail. They don't care about him getting slapped. Just
Go
get
to
slapped.
jail. That man work out, Mr. Beasley. He
What wasn't
works
seven
out.
He's a
star?
Oh
little
my
Wasn't
tiny
God.
seven
dude.
stars
I'm not
already
gonna
Butt
tell him
trained?
that
cheeks.
it's coming. I'm not gonna talk to him first. I'm just gonna run into him. I'm gonna slap him. I'm gonna put him in the headlock. I'll put him in the submission hold till he fall asleep,
we
or until
don't
I hear
choose
sirens.
violence over here. We don't choose violence. We only choose
I'm
self
not yet.
defense.
This not you
We
guys. I'm just letting
only
you know.
choose self
I'm.
defense.
I bet he ends up not going. I think he's
But
got
what do y'all
cupcake on
think
him.
about
Especially
Shakim sending
ambushing.
his butt cheeks in the gym? His Planet Fitness picture of him working out, his butt
what
cheeks to
gym
Ness.
is letting him be
He sent
naked?
his naked butt cheeks to Ness.
And he said he was at a
It
gym.
was
What
more than
gym
that
is letting you
actually.
be naked in the middle of the gym? I don't know no gym that's gonna let you be naked, taking pictures of your booty hole and send
Oh
it to some
Lord.
woman.
Mm-mm. With all those cameras in there,
There's
You
a
know
no.
video
what?
in my community tab of Shakim saying that he is gay for pay and that he will give it to you
Yeah,
from
that's
the
true.
front or he'll take it from the back.
You
He
know
It's
said
about a
what?
that
year
multiple
old.
times.
When he be
Yeah.
wearing that Pharaoh Michael Jackson costume, I can see gay for pay.
He,
But
well,
said
these are his words, not mine. Just scroll down to my community tab. There's a
But the
video
way
up
he
with Shak.
speaks about the way he speaks about women, I can see gay for stay.
oh shit. Jamila says she just hope everyone can come back and pay their rent.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but that was one of the things that we talked about over there at Brianna's towards the end of her life. What I realized while we was talking is that they are going the weekend of the 23rd because pretty much all of them waiting for the
Adson.
21st to get their AdSense check. So they could not go before the 21st. They going on the 23rd because everybody have their AdSense check, so they gonna spend up their money, but then you still got September's rent that you gotta come home to. Then what you gonna do? You gonna get somebody to sponsor your rent that month?
No,
Yeah.
Jadon, you gonna let them come stay with you so they can build up their finances and then they can
Girl,
go
Mm.
back home. Cause you, Jadon, you got a
And so
big
your
heart.
TV, your stereo, and everything else gonna walk right on out the house.
It's going to be a
right.
begathon. It's going to be a begathon. I know because somebody gonna lose their money at the blackjack table. Somebody gonna be drunk, and somebody gonna look. Again, these people are sponsoring them, and my thing is, what are the people sponsoring them getting out of it? And it seems like right now I see a lot of control. When Sheffy won't say something, or when Sassy says, "Hey, you saying too much," I see some control issues here because again, you're not allowed to say certain things because somebody's saying, "Hey, I'm going to pay your way, but you can't be talking all that mess because if you do, then I might snatch it from you." So I think it's a lot of stuff going on here. All of this sponsoring, like you said, QI, it ain't good.
Hmm.
It ain't good.
And the Mona Scott and the Bravo days are on decline. They are no more. They are no longer profitable. All of dysfunction.
It's me.
Hey, lovely love,
Hey,
how you doing?
lovely.
I'm going
Hey
on mute.
everyone, happy Father's Day to everyone. But what? My rent gonna be paid. My trip already paid and didn't need nobody to pay it for me.
Where you
So
going to, lovely love?
But you were already gonna be there for your husband's birthday, wasn't you? Y'all already had this one planned way
exactly
before
on the
they did.
23rd. Wait a minute. Let me get down and dirty. On the 23rd, yes. And guess what? Lemon gave me the date. And I told him, I said, oh, okay, that'll be cool. because he gave me a date, and that's my husband's birthday. It really
He
is. If
gave you
I'm
the
not
right date
her,
too.
huh?
He gave you the right date, just like he gave Let's Be Honest the right date, because Let's Be Honest gave Jay Dunn the right date and gave Beans the right date.
And
Okay, I'm good
Pills
on
gave Lady Snoop the right
So
date.
that.
lovely love, are you going to some of these festivities, or pretty much most of your stuff is going to be focused on your husband? Because it seems like people are getting invited, and it seems like some people really want you to show up.
No, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna show people. People have donated me because my gambling fund. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things there. But if I run into them, okay, I'm gonna tape it. I really am for you guys. But other than that, no, I'm doing my own thing.
Okay.
I would definitely use
And
that
my
trip for
concern,
content. I would have so
and my
much content for that trip, and I
and
would be
just like
making videos for days.
But Ness was saying that it's layers, like to like who's going to be invited to what. But she's got to
Yeah.
keep in mind that people are talking. People are talking. So of course, oh, we about to head over here. Oh, we heading here. Send me the address here. So like, there might be plenty of surprises.
One thing we do know is she's staying on the strip, according to her. Now, those are her words, but I'm really interested. It's a few 4-star hotels. So I'm like, are you going to be at Mandalay Bay, Bellagio, Caesar's Palace? Because girl, don't be staying at the Lux to
No,
talk
she
about it's 4-star, huh?
she said it's a gated area with security where they stand. And I know when I was on the strip, I didn't see such a thing.
I'm
But
on the I'm on the
There's a
strip. That's
neighborhood off the strip that where old Hollywood lives, and it's an area off the strip not that far. I mean, and it's not that far from the strip because a lot of the entertainers lived in that area, and it afforded them to be in the strip, but also offered them privacy. So that may be it, but it's gonna be interesting. People know. Let me tell you something. Vegas people know. So I'm just saying, be careful what you take because Vegas people know.
it's an old Vegas strip and it's a new one. So we don't know which one she gonna be on. Who gives a fuck? I mean, who gives a care? That's what it is.
Well,
Okay.
Clyde said, "What's up, Clyde?" Clyde said, I think we already answered this though, but Clyde said since we're asking the panel in chat what you think about the B sector for money to gamble. Oh, is that what you were responding to, Lovely? Because you
No,
mentioned
I've been coming on. I've been coming on my live, and I just asked the people, y'all can donate to Lovely Love Gambling Pot because this he started it, and she gonna finish it. Okay.
Did
Well,
they do? Did they do that? Did they do that film, Nora? Why do people care? They did the same thing on Juicycation. Grey Gums gonna call everybody. Who Grey? Oh Jesus. Okay. No, they didn't do that at Juicy. Did they do that at Juicycation?
No, child, film is always worried about me. And I really wish she would worry about herself.
she can't. She's too
Always.
worried. She puts Ness before herself. She's more worried about self than herself.
Mm.
I see that. I see
Yeah.
it.
Nobody was calling
If
all
she
the
if,
hotels for
if they
Juicycation
were
because we was on a ship. We were on a
if,
ship.
if she was starving to death and there was one sandwich, she would give it to
I
Ness.
knew Mr. Boozer gonna bring this in, and
I
I
But let
think
me
knew
ask
it.
you
for
this:
It
justification
sounded
they
like
were
he
trying to
trying to.
find out
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it.
what ship it was before we found out. What
We knew what
that
ship
was
it was because it was Carnival. I mean, maybe they was trying to find out the host hotel, but
yeah, the
no
date.
one really knew that. And then I didn't stay at the host hotel. I stayed at another hotel, but we did well. Nobody showed up and did anything crazy. I mean, it was no
The
big
only
deal.
thing that happened was that one chick who supposedly, but that was
Oh
with
yeah,
Tracy
the
stuff.
stalker.
Yeah, that went after MU. That's the
I
only
And
thing
think
I
we
can
didn't
Fem,
and
come
we
I
didn't
up
think
know
with.
about
Yeah.
that
Fenimore's a
until the
man.
end. We didn't know
I
that
think
until the end.
Feminore's a white man. Constantly having to tell you that's a black woman. I really do. In
Them
fact,
gonna
I got
cuss
a
you
$100
out.
challenge for Feminore right now.
If this
Come up
has
here
to
on the
do with
panel
Ness, Mr. Boozer gonna
and
talk
cam
about
up
it.
and prove that you're not a white man. I'll prove that I'm
Oh,
not a
Beasley
white
and Ness
man. I'll
been
turn the
beefing.
camera on right
They've been
now.
beefing for months.
Oh,
Go ahead,
I'm
Nat.
going to say
You
this
know
on the
what
get
that's
down.
called,
I made a
QL?
cam up
You
challenge
know what that's
to
called?
Face Yaya, Ronnie IQ,
Certain
and
people, when
Sassy.
they get hit,
To any of them to
they
cam up,
yeah.
and I'll cam up, and I'm going to
Beasley,
go.
Beasley,
I heard Face
Beasley.
Yaya is gorgeous.
Sorry, Beasley. I had to put you on mute because you were talking over Natural Lux.
Girl, he gonna come
I'm
after you
sorry.
now.
I didn't. No, no, no. I swear I didn't drop him. I just hit mute.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hit mute.
And
But
Beasley,
go
the
ahead,
people
Natural
you
Lux.
talking about, we already know they won't cam up. We already know.
Right. Go ahead, Natural Lux.
He
I'm
said he was
sorry.
about to go. He said he was about to go
Well,
though.
I
He
was
shot his shot and
responding.
he shot his load and left.
You
Okay.
did.
All right. Go ahead, Natural Lux.
QL was saying they've been beefing for a while, but no, QL, certain people, when they feel like you got the best of them, they become obsessed with you. You could be talking about, y'all know the space shuttle going up tomorrow. Well, yeah, you know what? Ness on there, so it gonna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm coming from. Some people,
Uh
they
huh.
get their
Of course
lit
we
back,
do.
and they be done. But when you go on and on, you become obsessed. And unfortunately, I'm not being me. There's no age limit to it, because even older people, they get obsessed and they zero in instead of saying, you know what, it is what it is. It's time to move on. I got my lit
But
back.
that's what we were trying to tell them earlier about the beach sector. Like a lot of us have been through it. So like
Put it on it.
you know, so we know. We know we've been like it's the new people and the 2.0 coming in that don't know. And it's like, how y'all expecting, just to walk up on in here on something that we had to go through pain.
Not only that, but I feel like they think that they really gonna reinvent the wheel.
Sweat
Bitch,
and tears.
if they didn't do it well in 2016, 2018, 2020, what makes you think that you're gonna do it any better in 2024? I'm just waiting and seeing, because they swear that everybody gonna keep secrets, ain't nothing gonna come out, all this type of stuff. Hell, even on Jay Wilson's, I watched his replay before I came over here. Ness got mad about Heidi, and Ness clicked Jay Wilson's with her loud ass mic, and she said, "I'll fuck Lemon if I want to," or something about fucking
Oh,
Lemon.
damn. Damn.
She
And
said
my
that up on
thing
Jay
is,
Wilson's.
oh yeah, she
There's
did say
no
that. But
loyalty. There's no loyalty. There's no. I'm not loyal to none of these people on here on YouTube. If I ain't broke bread with you, I'm not loyal to you. Okay. And second of all, if that's supposed to be lesbian, how she gonna talk about elfin lemon, which she called lemon gay before we all called him? Well, I ain't gonna say we all, but we already knew lemon was gay. But yeah, go ahead.
Hold up. I don't think Lemon's gay. Let me shout out
And
some of the
neither
people in
do
the chat.
I. I don't think that
Hold on,
either. But
y'all. Let me
yeah.
shout out some people in the chat. What's up, Rainy Puds? And thank you, Jay Wilson, for hitting the panel. You're always welcome over here. Thank you so much. I know he had to go. He said in the back chat. Rainy Puds, Reed. Hey, Miss Cisco, how you doing, moderator? Riz Lyricist. Welcome to the chat. And also, I just want to say, hey, Cali girl, how you doing? Water X. There was somebody in the chat, Davina. Hmm.
Davna.
Davna,
No, Miss
Davna,
Creole.
that's one of Ness
Davna.
moderators.
I'm sorry, Davna. Hey, welcome to the chat. I think it was Miss Creole. I just wanted to tell Miss Creole I absolutely love her voice. That country Kentucky voice. Her voice is just so calming. But and then I've been watching some of her videos. But yeah, she has some really great videos out there and some good books out
Was
there.
that
By the way, Miss
Was
Creole
that her on
Butterfly.
Jay Wilson's panel?
Yeah, Miss Creole
Was
Butterfly. She
that
hits
the?
the panel sometime. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
she sounds like really B sometimes to me. I was
Mhm.
confused. I was like, is that Creole, or is that you heard my me Creole, but
Mhm.
is or is that really B?
Yeah, she does sound similar to really be, but she has yes, Miss Creole. She got books out there on Amazon. But yeah, I watched some of your videos, like your videos when you and your husband was out fishing, and I watched a lot of y'all videos. I mean, a lot of your videos. So I am subscribed to your channel, by the way. I've been subscribed for a while. But yes, yes, and thank you, Sis Lo. Tell them to smash it. Please smash it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Talent, I didn't know if he wanted to hit the panel because we were talking about
To
people paying to
advertise and
see
promote.
somebody. But Talent, feel free to hit the panel if you want to hit the panel, love. But yeah, so anyway, go ahead. Who was talking? Was it
What
Lovely?
I was just
Go
gonna
ahead.
say whenever I was talking about what Ness said on Jay Wilson's film talking about that I'm lying. But I think it was somebody up here that heard the same thing that I heard. That's why he clicked Jay Wilson link and got up there. It's funny how these Ness supporters, her moderators, they don't even been nowhere and listen to the video, but they quick to say that somebody lying. That's what your
I
girl
mean, she
said
did.
over there up on Jay Wilson.
She did say it. She did say it, but I think it was out of anger because she was fussing when about Flickr.
Yep, yep. And you're right, Lafi. Lafi said I think Miss Creole is a minister. I don't know if it's a minister or if she's a evangelist or if she's a prophetess, but I do believe she's hold one of those titles. But yes, she is. Yep,
And
absolutely.
she is a
Now,
doctor too.
Yep, yep.
can I start some
And
mess?
she's an author, and she's an author. So yeah.
Let's go, lovely. Let me go on mute.
Wait
What's
a
up,
minute. Y'all
Mr.
want me to start
Hold
some
on, let me read
mess?
this one. Let me read this one, y'all. Anybody that
Okay.
was here knows that Lemon would get uncomfortable when someone would ask if he was straight. Hmm. I just
Because he
always
been
thought he was
gay
straight.
since
I
13.
don't
He
know.
been calling gay since 13. And guess what? He prove it to us every time he come online and suck up to all these niggas. But no, I was gonna say something, but you know what? I'm gonna hold it back. I'm gonna hold it back
I
because I
just
talk too
never. I
much.
mean, I know y'all think not y'all, but I know some people think SK is too. But I don't know. That's why I be saying we cannot honestly say if somebody don't tell us they're gay. We cannot honestly say they're gay. They're gay. They're gay. So I don't. I don't put that label on nobody. If somebody's gay, they're gay to me. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, les, whatever. It
I
don't
don't
really
care
matter.
either, but when you watch the actions, you kind of think like, mm, oh, and we ain't dumb. God gave you sense, use it. Okay.
But I don't understand why we always get on the topic about these men that say they ain't gay. People saying that they gay.
What they said my
Lemon
husband,
said that he.
what they said my husband was gay, right? Didn't y'all just say that a minute ago? But see,
I ain't
I
say
have
shit. I
no,
ain't say shit
I,
about
I
you
I
and
didn't
your
say
have
that.
husband.
I didn't say
no.
that.
I'm just
I didn't
saying
say
I have
that either.
maybe
Right.
I heard
She
it.
just making it up.
No. Maybe I heard it wrong. Don't tell me what the fuck I think, bitch, because I'm a grown woman.
Yeah,
Okay,
nobody up here said your husband was
but no,
gay.
I
Not
thought I
here.
heard
Ain't
Right.
nobody
something.
even mention her husband.
Okay, but I'm asking right now. Okay, but what I'm saying is, I have people, my kids and all that stuff over and grandbabies, and now they gone. But I wanted to ask right then and there, like I just did, and I said, "Oh, but they could, how we do." Yeah, y'all call my husband gay. Well, they been doing that or whatever. So when I say something, it is what it is, and like what y'all say is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't know who gay or not. I really don't. I just be talking crap. That's all I be doing.
I know, and
Well,
I'm
all
sure.
I
I'm sure most people on here can agree that nobody's over here really homophobic in this sector. I don't think too many people really seriously are, because if that's the case, you wouldn't be over here and dealing with the
Right.
certain people that you deal with over here. So I don't really think it's a big issue. So I don't know why it keeps coming up either. Who's gay? Who's
well,
not
I
gay?
just feel like if Lemon was gay, then Ness wouldn't have a problem with K Fit going on the trip. But she still said K Fit can't go. Bloop.
And people were talking about that again the other day. And shout out to K Fit again. She's
And
supposed to
K
start
Fit
her
don't want to
channel
go.
I was watching on
Hey, K said,
KRN this morning on King Roman News. He had played K Fit's intro, and I was like, "That's really hot. I cannot wait till she starts going live on the real K Fit." So I'm looking forward to her content that she's going to add to the B sector. But yeah, they were
Fact.
still talking about that. Like, was Ness wrong? Did Ness do too much? Did K
Who,
Fit deserve that? I still don't think K Fit deserved that, but
but who say she still ain't
it
gonna
is.
show up?
It is what it is.
she said
I
she
mean,
But
was
shout
gonna
out
nobody
to
go.
K
can tell
She
Fit.
said
somebody
that.
I
who to
just want to
go to Vegas. Nobody can tell a grown woman, oh, I'm not coming. I know the date. I'm coming anyway. I mean, they might want to just do it for their entertainment, but girl, next need to get out her feelings, like for real. Like nobody didn't want to see her lip ass. No, I did, but she made it known that no, you don't want to meet me, and she
Yeah.
don't
but
have
I want to
to.
shout out to K Fit. I've been on panels with K Fit and I've heard a lot of her commentary. She's very diverse. So I feel like she's gonna do real well and be an asset to the B sector as well. I just wanted to say
I
that.
agree. I absolutely
She
agree. Shout
can't
Oh
do
out.
yeah,
better
she's
than me, and
already
I
an
feel what
asset.
she is.
She's
She's
already an
gonna
asset. Yeah, I agree.
she's
Yep,
gonna
she's
do
trying to
better
grow
than
her
me.
channel. We're going to help her grow her channel. And I've been dropping her links in my lives, but I'm going to drop her link again just in case people are trying to find her link or just in case you have not subscribed to her already. But yeah, hit that link in the chat, The Real K Fit. She will be starting. I think she was in my chat the other day and said maybe in a week or this coming week she's going to start. So yeah, shout out to K Fit. I love it when more of us from within, you know how in a job, the people from
Facts.
within who already know what the fuck is going on in history. I love when they create their channels more so than the people coming from all these other sectors and then want to do content on us. So
Gotta
yeah,
Facts. I
support the
agree with
B
that.
sector first. B
I
sector
agree.
first.
I'm kind of jealous.
why are you jealous? And
I
what's up,
we
Deanna? Hey,
support. I
boo.
support Lovely.
Hey, Deanna,
I've
boo.
been here, I've been here so long, and channels got taken down. Some of them because of me, showing my little tatas and all that goofy. I know that. But when I start up another channel, nobody supporting me. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done, right? But I be looking at other sectors, and I've been messing around with other sectors. They might blow me up better than the B sector. I'm just saying.
Well,
But I
I
love
already told you. I already
And
told you.
that's sad.
I stopped supporting that day you called the cops on me and he showed up at your house with your drunk ass and he laughed in your face.
you. No, bitch, you
From
shouldn't have
that
said
day
shit
forward,
about my goddamn baby,
from
bitch.
that day
And
from
I
that
wouldn't
day
have called
forward,
the
I stopped
motherfuckers.
supporting you. And I
Girl,
don't care
stop
what
Welcome
doing
money
to
you
the
that.
need.
B
I don't
Bitch,
care
sector.
what money you need for
man.
Vegas. I don't give a good
Girl,
goddamn.
I don't need money for Vegas, but guess what? Everybody getting donation, bitch. Donate to me. Drop your ass down, bitch. But you know what? You can't come on my channel, ho. You get what I'm saying? You paying motherfuckers that don't even give a fuck about your stupid
I
ass.
never I never try to
Good
come on your
God with that
channel. I don't
bullshit.
come on your
I mean,
channel.
I'm sorry. Look.
Look how she
You
want to be angry. She want to be angry after she
no
called
show
the
up
cops
in
on me,
Vegas. Show up
but
in
now she
Vegas.
want a donation. Now she want a donation. Fuck out of
What
here,
is
bitch. You should
wrong
have
with
thought
your
about that.
twisted brain? It's something wrong with you, Jay Dunn. Like for real, for real. You want to go back there? You started
Welcome
that
to the B
bullshit talking
sector.
about lovely love, ho. I wasn't talking about you, and you ain't gonna talk about my kids, cause bitch, all you got is a goddamn dog. Bitch, I got human goddamn people in my motherfucking life, my motherfucking kids, bitch. And you ain't gonna play with it. But you thought you was. I bet you stopped that shit though. Bitch,
I,
try it again. I already got a track
wait,
record on your ass. I already got a track record. Bitch,
wait
keep
till we get
talking.
on the panel that will allow it. I'm respecting hood table, but bitch, don't act like I'm scared of you and your stupid ass police call. That man laughed at your face.
Oh
Your
Lord.
drunk ass.
Okay,
Girl,
moving
listen
right
here.
along.
It ain't got
Moving
nothing to do with
along.
that. It got
Moving
something to
right
do with
along.
your ass. Hold up. I'm sorry. It got something to do with you. You came at me with my goddamn kids, bitch. You lonely motherfucking twisted brain ass bitch. And don't play with my kids, and they growner than your ass. But you ain't gonna put my kids out here. Ho, you started with my son, and then you was
Ain't
like,
your ain't
oh,
your
her
kids
daughter.
going to Vegas? Ain't your kids going to Vegas? Cause I might pay one of them Umar boys to clock one of them
No,
upside the
they
head.
gonna
Now stop talking
no,
to
no,
me.
no, no, no. They gonna come in Atlanta and whoop your ass, bitch. That's what the fuck they gonna do, ho.
I've been
All
waiting
right.
on them.
Welcome to the panel, Clyde. How you doing, love?
I'm
Hey,
doing
Clyde.
well. Hey, everybody. Seems like I came at a very bad time.
Girl, I'm just like somebody. Please be Jesus. Be offense. Jesus be offense. Go ahead, Clyde. You Jesus today. Go ahead.
No. I love him, but I'm not him. So listen. So the whole thing about it is, I find it interesting that Coochie Wilson hit your link to talk about people asking for donations, not being able to afford to go on a trip. Coochie, you asked for money for your Wi-Fi before you went on that cruise. Coochie, you asked for money to gamble before you went to Vegas. See, you see, the B sector has a long memory, so you can't really drag Lovely Love, Sheffy, or any of these other people because you're doing the same thing. It's just that you may have done it first. You know what I'm saying? And first, in this case, isn't always better. And also, I wanted to add, Lovely Love, the very offender of calling your husband gay is Coochie Wilson. Now he's in the community, yet he will use being gay as a read. So it's not a straight
Yeah, I have a
person.
problem with that.
Right. It's
I have
not
No,
a
a
he wanna
problem.
suck my nigga dick. But my husband is not gay. He wanna suck everybody goddamn dick. That's what he wanna do.
hold on, Lovely. Let me make this point and you got it, girl. So my point is, if those that are in the community, right, will check him and let him know that they themselves are gay or whatever of those letters they are and represent. If you are using being gay as a read, then you think something is wrong with us, meaning those
That's
people that
definitely
are
the
in the
message it's
community.
in.
Right.
That's definitely the message it's in.
Right. And so if those in the community, as well as the rest of us who are allies, would stop watching him when he calls a straight person gay, then he will stop doing it or he'll go to another sector. So no, Lovely, um it's not the straight community calling your husband gay. The greatest offender and leader of the pack is Coochie Wilson. Listen, that's all I had to say. You all have a great Father's Day for all the
And
fathers
I'm
out
address
there.
that, but can I piggyback off of you?
Same to you.
Have a great day, Clyde.
Let me welcome those to the panel first.
Bye,
Just met,
Clyde.
hey
Bye,
love, and
Clyde
what's
broke.
up, talent? Welcome to the panel, you guys. I'm gonna
Hello.
Hey.
let lovely piggyback. Then I'm gonna let
Okay.
Jeanette
Piggyback
or
off of her.
first, and then talent.
Because you know what? He like a deep throat. Cause soon as Kiki said, "Oh, Octavius got a big dick," Jay Wilson was right there. He was right there. He want that dick in his mouth, but I'm gonna be gone. I'm sorry, lady. Um, put her cash app down, and I'll give you a cash app. The hood tape. I'm sorry.
Salute JustNet and whomever else hit
Thank
the
you,
panel
lovely
because I
love. I
can't
appreciate that.
see the icon.
Hood table. I was thinking to
Hello.
myself, don't Lovely
Am
Love
I
got
am
a
I
damn
next? Am I
spaghetti,
next?
a
I
spaghetti
thought
and
you said I
weenies
was
that she need to
next.
be cooking for her husband right now.
Am
I
I
don't
Child, I
even know
don't
why
know
she
what.
was sitting up here talking all this long ass time. And then I see you there, but I was already a part of the conversation before you showed up. People ain't gonna stop the conversation just because you showed up.
Okay, just
Okay,
net.
that's
Go
that's
ahead,
cool.
just net. Go ahead, just net.
Thank you.
Go ahead, boo.
Cause my question is for her. You I was watching what was that King Roman News, and you keep bringing up that just can't fit stopped going because Ness and how Lemon people can't go. Is it that you want to go? You want to be
And
with
so
them?
I've already stated that. So maybe you didn't watch
No,
hard
no, no, no,
enough.
no. I just
I
came
don't
in.
I
I
don't
just came
know.
in. Do you want to?
So I'm answering your question. I don't want to go. I've already
Okay.
met the Jay Wilsons, the Sean Bradleys, the Fridays.
Okay.
I've
That's
already
all I
met
wanted to
Club
know,
Chat.
honey.
Right. So no, I don't care to meet a possible crackhead like Ness. I don't. But since you want to ask me stupid ass questions, I'm gonna let you know.
What? Since I
I
want to
don't.
ask you
I don't want to
stupid
meet.
questions, since I want to
I
ask you
don't want to
stupid
meet
questions,
anybody that I might have to hide my
since
wallet around.
since I
I
want to
don't want
ask
to be
you
around
stupid questions,
anybody
it's
that I
not
might
stupid
have
because
to
you keep
hide
bringing up
my
the subject
wallet
that
around.
K
I'm
Fit was
I'm speaking with
messed up because
them.
of Nas,
I'm
and
speaking with
women
them
don't have
about
no
what they were
say
talking
so over
about because
anything.
I read
But
about,
what do you mean talking
unlike
about ask
you,
you stupid question? I didn't think the question was stupid because you keep bringing up the girl.
well, I had already addressed it.
So how was that stupid if I'm just getting on a fucking panel?
You can red ball. Don't your computer
No,
work?
I ain't got a
Move
red
it.
ball. I'm over here with hood table. I ain't got a red ball. I came up here, I asked you something, and that's all you had to do was answer it or not.
So no, I've
All
met the
right, hood
best of
table.
the
I'm
best
out of
of
here.
the sector.
Fuck
Okay,
that
bye.
bitch.
Bye. I've
All
met the
right.
I
best
mean,
of the best in the sector. I'm not interested in trying to hide my wallet to be somewhere where
girl,
Ness
bye.
at.
I'm up here asking a motherfucking question. See, I don't like all that slick ass talking shit.
You started the slick
I
talk
didn't
when I was
start no slick
finishing
ass
up.
talking. I asked
Yeah,
you this.
you
You
wanted to
said that shit.
overtalk me
You
while
keep
I was
bringing up K
responding to
Fit. You
Lovely
keep
Love.
bringing up K
I was
Fit and how
responding to
Ness ain't.
Lovely
You don't
Love.
think that Ness want K Fit to go, but Ness ain't letting
But
whoever
that's
want
what
to
was
support Lemon
said.
can't go.
I
So
was
I
over
wanted
there.
if
I
you
was
wanted to
over there
go
on
and
limit.
support a Lemon.
No,
I wanted
and
to
I
know if you
told you
wanted to go
no.
and support a Lemon.
And
So
I
how's
told
that
you
fucking
no.
stupid? How's that
I told
stupid?
you. I told you no.
Shit. Sitting up, I
Now,
never.
if you need me to tell you no tomorrow, I will do
No,
it
I
again and
don't
tell
need
you
you to
no
do
again.
shit.
Oh,
All right,
that's
hood
talent.
table.
Salute talent.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
QI,
Talent.
what's
Salute
going
Let
on?
me
Mr.
say this real
Exclusive.
quick, Talent.
Hello,
One second,
hello,
Talent.
hello,
Okay, I just
ladies.
want to respond to B Sector. The amount of respect the hood table is given without asking for it, something I'm not used to seeing. You can curse over here and people be apologizing. I love it. All my day ones know that we curse. I don't censor people from cursing. I just don't let people go so far where they're doing under belt shit. You know, the doxing and you know this bringing up mamas and daddies and kids and yeah, we don't do all that shit over here. But yeah, you can curse, and I don't mind because all my shit be green, and that's why I've always said from day one. Some people on here be like, "Don't curse, it's gonna take away from my mama." Don't curse. That's some bullshit. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Talent.
Hey, thanks. Hello to all the ladies. First of all, I've been vaping, so bear with me. But I do want to say this. When Jay Wilson, because he was offended earlier, when I discussed if I choose to go to Vegas around the same time this event takes place, hopefully, let's knock on wood, um, I would be having a meet and greet for individuals who are interested in meeting me, not forcing that on anybody. I would like to just ask Jay Wilson, know your self worth, my brother. Um, I have intrinsic value. I'm a subscriber, but there's a market for me. Now, you apparently you're a content creator and you don't know how to monetize yourself. I'm showing you how to do it. I'm going to Vegas. I will be, if I go, I'll be taking Lemon and Ness out, those two. If anybody wants to uh, chop it up with me, um, there's a fee. That's all I'm saying. But there no one to be upset for whatever I decide to charge for meeting me. It almost seemed like some people were like, "How dare you, Langston, uh, charge people for meeting you?" Well, if you don't bring anything to the table, I can understand why you would kind of project your own lack of value upon me. But that's not the case with me. There are a group of individuals who want to meet me who have no problems paying 250. If you're broke, say you're broke. But don't give me all of this running your mouth and typing your fingers about, oh, how dare you and all of that.
Well, some people just feel like you don't even have a channel where you do
Don't
commentary
need
like
one.
that.
Don't need one. I'm a
And
pop.
trust me,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
need one.
care. I've said I wouldn't pay to see somebody, but I don't care if you do it or not.
Exactly.
I'm just, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, so
people.
What
I
were
do
you
have a
drinking?
question, Talent. I have a question, Talent.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So can Sassy cash out you 250 so that chat rep can meet you?
Yeah. I mean, anybody who other than Limited Ness, of course, those. I actually want to see them.
Well,
That's the
I
difference.
just don't want you to
And
feel pity on chat rep and not charge her because Sassy is sponsoring her. If
oh,
everybody else gotta
I,
pay
here,
250 to meet you, then chat rep too.
let me clear
Now,
this up as well.
that's going to be
I
a
don't know why
discount.
people keep bringing Sassy up. We have not been together for over a year, and I still see people talking about me to her, and now you're doing it to me. This is, should we start discussing Bambi, Jay Dunn, with you?
Oh,
Ooh,
please,
Talent
We
is on one.
please,
I'm
please,
no,
please,
no,
I'm
no,
asking about the money.
but
I'm
I
please.
don't,
asking
I don't
about
want,
the money.
I don't want to
Because
do.
chat rep should not get to be able to meet you free of charge, but you charging everybody else
Chat,
250.
I don't even know Chat Rep wants to meet me. So I don't know where that's coming
Well,
from. It seems
so
like
I asked you a question. I don't know why you got offended by a question.
I'm not. No, no. I'm offended about people similar to yourself
But
who
I'm
keep
not people.
bringing
I'm
up
me.
Sassy.
I'm me.
There's, there's,
I had you on my
yeah,
platform for hours and I did not bring her up in that way. I was
yeah.
asking you a question.
Well, I
So
just
don't
want to.
compare me to people. Because
No,
if I wanted to ambush you about Sassy, I would have done that when you were on
uh,
my panel.
I have nothing to do with Chat Rep and whatever Sassy has going on. So I don't know why I would even be, posed a question about something I don't
Well,
really know
because
anything about.
you said that the people have to pay. That's all I
Yeah,
asked.
I didn't
Do
say any
chat rep have to
specific
pay
people.
too?
I said everybody outside of Limited Nest would have to pay to meet me. I'm not going to
No,
make
Right.
it.
Chat
So
Rep
I
would have
mean,
to pay. She would have to take some of those donations, and she would have to pay.
Yeah, if she chose to, yeah, she would
Hmm.
definitely have to use those donations, but that's up to
well,
her.
and that's all I ask.
Look,
Get
I have a
your
question.
boxes out of bunch.
look, my boxes aren't
Talent.
in a bunch. I
Well,
told you before,
talent.
I've been vaping. Damn it, I've been vaping.
Well, talent. They're saying meet you for what? May they
Well,
ask?
well, yeah, I'm glad you asked that
Okay.
because some people lack common sense.
I was
You're
just getting
gonna,
ready to.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna meet me because you understand what I represent. A lot of people don't engage with people like myself. You don't deal with directors. You deal with supervisors. So there's a big difference here, and some people understand in the big picture what I represent. So because of that, I'm only appealing to the people who understand who I am, who want to chop it up with me about different issues, different concerns, what contacts I can help people. That's the context of why I would be engaging with anyone to help them, to pour into them. There's nothing. See, this is what differentiates me from a lot of these bum content creators and these Umar boys and everybody else. You people can't do anything for me. So let me make it clear.
Let me
Can't do
ask you.
anything for me, but I can give
Wait a
to
minute,
you.
sure. I
I
got a
can pour
question.
into you. And I want to make it clear. So there's no scamming, there's no nothing like that. But if I'm going to, I value my time. There's 24 hours in a day. If I'm going to go out of my way to chop it up and engage with people who like me, who have an affinity to me,
He's
then
wanting
I
to
should be
charge
compensated.
NBK.
Yeah,
NBK. He know
Talent.
MBK gonna be there. He want MBK to pay him
Now,
no,
two fifty
MBK
so that
said
they
he's
can hang
not
out.
going.
I,
MBK said he's not going.
I
yeah.
wanted to ask Talent a question because something kind of my light bulb kind of went on, and if I went,
I'm glad. Yeah, natural
I
Lux.
would
Let me clear
definitely.
this up. You made a good point, Jay Dunn. Thank you for
And how
bringing it.
much is it?
MBK, first it's 250, but I'm not
Okay.
interested in meeting any males. I'm going to put it. I don't. These clowns. Somebody went up
Yeah.
knocking one of these dudes out or digging in their pockets. So, yeah, I'm not meeting any of these dudes other than Lemon and Ness. Those are the two people. Anybody else, it would be women who are paying 250, and you understand now what the context is for any type of chopping it up with me. But go ahead, Lux.
Yeah, it sounded, my light bulb went on because I do plan one year. I want to go to the Google conference.
Hmm.
Like I forgot what they call it, but you said something. I said, "Oh man, this sounds like you're not just meeting him, but it's like networking,
Exactly.
and you're going to
Exactly. You
be
get it.
more profitable with your brand."
And
Yeah,
as
so
much
I
as
would pay it. Yeah,
and see, and
yeah.
some people get it, Natural Lux, and you get it. See, I'm Sassy and I are probably you guys are like our kids. You imitate us. You got couples. Y'all try to knock us when we did engage in this dating, and then say I would never online dating. Then you steal phrases. Everybody's boozy now. People taking my words. That's why I'm limited to even talk on these platforms because most of you are mimickers. But I digress.
Mhm.
But what I want to say is,
But
I,
that's my
I,
word.
Well,
I'm in a,
for the
I,
record,
I'm a, yeah,
me and QI did online dating
Oh
before
my
yeah,
you and
God.
but
Sassy.
nobody
So
found
so
nobody found it enough to say, oh, that's cute. I want
clearly
to do
you
that.
clearly
So,
clearly you
so
just did because you tried to bring
no,
her name up in this
no,
conversation. But anyway,
no,
hush,
no.
hush puppy.
That was a tragic
So Charlie,
situation, JD. You know that.
so
But
Charlie,
look, talent.
do you wanna ask him if Dick is gonna come with this price? Because you asked it
Hey,
before. Why
Charlie,
you being quiet?
Charlie, I heard
I'm
you
gonna need
talking
an
under my clothes.
experience.
I heard you talking under my clothes. Shame on you.
I need an
Shame on
experience to
Poor
see
talent.
I
Poor
wasn't talking
talent.
under your clothes,
I
talent.
did it.
When?
I did it.
Poor,
I
you.
poor
did it.
talent.
The only person stuff I've been talking about lately was octagons, that dinosaur dick. That's the
Oh
only
my God,
person.
y'all about to
Oh,
gross me out.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Y'all
oh,
about to
yeah.
gross me out. Look, talent. Let's change
Look,
the
and
subject.
that couple. Hold on, before we move away, that couple is one that was really impressed by Langston and Sassy. And
Yeah.
They
you
sure
see, when
was.
you go into it, you try to be boozy and have some morbidly obese bum try to pretend he's boozy and about it. It doesn't work. It doesn't hit
Right.
right. It doesn't hit right. You got to be
Yes.
authentic. And see, a lot
Yes.
of people in these sectors don't know how to be it. So when you meet me, you're going to see somebody, oh, this dude isn't trying to get into my pockets. He's not trying to swindle me. He's trying to actually help me in whatever my endeavor is. That's the angle you should be looking at. I don't need anybody in this sector for a thing. Nada.
Okay,
Zilch. But go ahead.
Hold on,
let
hold
me
on.
ask
Water
you.
X
What were
said y'all
you?
paying $250 to meet a random dude off YouTube. What type of Timu Chris Brown meeting
Well,
is
you
this?
see, you got to understand, you got a lot of Umar clowns that hide under these troll pages. Let me say, these are broke people. Anybody who question why I have the gall, they think it's the gall or the audacity to actually know my worth. And it's real simple. I know what I bring to the table. You want to get my vapors, you're going to pay for it. Otherwise, continue on with your miserable lives. Don't talk to me
What were you
about the
drinking
price.
last night? What
Oh,
were you drinking last night?
I'm glad you caught that QI. That was
Hold on, what happened last night?
oh, hold on. Let me
He was getting ready for the fight, and he had
yeah,
a
yeah.
nice bottle. And
Yeah,
I saw the label before, but
uh,
I don't.
let me get into that. You got a keen eye for quality. I always talk about espresso martinis when I'm on here. I'm always talking about it. And,
Hmm.
people say, Tyler, you got to get back to you. Sew them. Because you got to sew them better than you can tell them. So I needed to get back on my grizzly when it comes to, that type of behavior. So right before the Javante fight, great fight, by the way, I was lighting my candle. I had my, what was that? I think that was the uh, Corby Musk candle from Drake line. And I had my Kettle One espresso martini, and that was the black bottle that you saw. And then I had my cocktail
Oh,
tumbler. I had my cocktail shaker, the shot glasses, whole bartender set. And see, me going into details, that offends people. Those people who are offended, this is why I'm doing it, because you have insecurities about your own living. You can't come up here and turn on your camera and impress me. You understand?
and Kettle One is the best for my martinis, but I never
Yeah.
seen it in a
No.
bottle,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that though.
It's the espresso martini. You can Google it. I'm a big fan. I go on my rooftop and I'm sipping and vaping and out of my mind usually. But
Well,
That's my.
talent. Some people got some questions for you.
Well, you gotta understand. I
They
don't
said,
really
"Why
want.
aren't you a CC? Are you because we
I
know
don't need to be.
you
I
are a
don't need to be.
troll. You're a troll,
Thank
right?"
you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't need to be.
So he
And do you
I
doesn't
have
need
your own studio?
listen to
Do
me.
you have your own studio
Hold
at
on.
home?
Let me explain this. I can create content without having to get on a platform. And most people know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Just to test myself, I created content. It's very easy to create content. You individuals, you bum content creators that have to do replays of other people's lives for content. You're not providing for the scalability of this model for the beef sector. You can't go beyond your 800,000 people in the chat because you're limiting yourself with this type of
Hmm.
commentary on top of somebody else's commentary. Give us the content. That's what this Vegas trip is about. Stop hating on this trip. Let the content unfold.
So
I
let
don't
me
know.
ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now besides they want to know if you're gonna do rap songs or performances, or are you gonna offer drinks and all that kind of stuff. So the people who are coming to see you, they're allowed to post that footage on their channel to pay all that 250, right?
Oh,
Any footage they capture of you?
no, they're not allowed. There'll be somebody to
No.
take their cell phones. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing
that's
a
not
deal.
allowed.
Are they going to have to sign an agreement?
Oh
No, they don't have to
hell
sign an
no!
agreement, but they will. Their phones will be placed in a
They
bag
gotta
that they
sign an
can.
NDA and give over the
No, no,
phone.
let's not be. Come on now. I'm not doing all that. But there will be a collection of the
Oh,
cell phones.
talent. For 250, they can't bring their phone and film or
Yeah,
take a
no,
picture or a
no,
selfie or
no,
nothing with
no.
you.
Not these people. No, no.
Oh
You can't.
no, talent.
But you act like you don't know the snake pit that you're in.
No,
Come
talent.
on
You
now.
could at least do a
Come on now.
selfie with
That's
them. I
true.
mean,
A
Now that's
selfie?
true.
Are you kidding? Look at
That's
QI.
very true.
Look at QI. You turned on me already. But look,
No,
Lux.
I
I
said
know.
no. I was saying that
Lux.
the
I still
snake pit.
have
I
you
was
in my
This
agreeing with
is,
the
corner.
snake pit.
I think this
Yeah.
is an entirely ridiculous conversation that y'all having with talent.
No,
No, I'm
because what
actually.
he
You
said.
can learn something, even
Oh
if
yeah,
he's
he.
trolling.
Talk.
He's giving out
Yeah.
gems though.
I'm not trolling. More than likely, I will be in Vegas, and if I'm
are
in
you
Vegas,
really going to be there, talent?
more than
Because I can't
likely,
believe you're going to charge people 250. Because most celebrities who even charge you to see them will allow you to
look.
get a selfie.
I no one's putting a blicky to anybody's head to see me. I'm putting it out there. It could be zero people show up, but see what people don't understand, and this is why Sean Bradley is a genius. You don't need a whole big crowd of like people on SSI and all of that. You just need a core group of like-minded individuals, intelligent, that have money, and you got something going. So
You
all
do.
you bum content creators who don't understand the big picture, I'm going to help you out, and that's why you need to pay that 250 if you choose to go to Vegas around that time frame. Because I'll help you. I'll help you to get where you're going, but you're
So
not
you're
going
going
to
to
get
be
it for
teaching
free
But
from me.
you,
classes,
but you, but you
marketing
are not
classes.
Sean Bradley. You are not
Yeah,
Sean Bradley.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an obvious thing. Of course, I'm not. What more did you want from that statement? Did you think I was going to say something derogatory based on I'm not? We know that's clear. I don't know why you have
Right.
to say it.
But Sean Bradley never was trying to charge people all this
I'm
money
not
to meet
Sean
him.
Bradley. You just answered your own question. I'm not Sean
See,
Bradley.
that's
I'm
why I
telling you.
asked, was you trolling? Was you being serious? Because
I
No,
know that he is
I'm
trolling.
being dead serious.
Unless he
Do you
telling
have a
me, unless he telling
portfolio?
me, unless he telling me that Sassy paid $250 each time she saw him,
Look,
he trolling.
that doesn't even make sense. This is somebody I dated as opposed to strangers on the internet.
and they
So you're
said
not making
Sassy
sense.
was scamming. That's what Seven said. Sassy was running a scam by
Yeah,
raising.
I see. I'm not concerned about clowns who never came up, don't show us going anywhere in the chat talking about they can't take me serious. So a bum like you, I don't take serious. Whoever you are, never seen you on camera, never seen you going anywhere. You're a clown. But I will say this before I have to go, Hood. I am so excited about this Las Vegas trip. I think this is going to be the content that we so desperately need. Move away from these bums that are trying to get into uh, women's pockets repeatedly and use you women.
Oh, I got
Oh,
you.
I gotta
Yeah.
Okay.
go. I gotta go. I just got something in my head. I can't tell it because I don't want to spoil it. I
What?
There you
need to go on this
But you
trip.
trying to use
there you
women.
go.
You
There you
trying
go.
to use
Oh,
women
you
To
about to
There
go
you
do
go.
down
it.
Natural Lux? You gonna go on the trip too?
You know,
Oh
I
yeah,
said
she's going. There you
I
go,
said
Lux.
I
There you
was
go.
going to go anyway. My friends and a couple of business owners, but we were gonna go,
Yeah.
do a meetup, like to do a photo op
There
meetup.
you go.
But I was gonna be laying on those sheets. I didn't want to get other than the shop at the Louis Vuitton boutique and stuff. We were going to shop, but you know what? I'm not into partying. And but
A lot of people had
what?
that same light bulb moment that
Yeah,
you did, Lux. You
it's
got to
laying
go
on them
now.
down sheets, but
Oh
not the
Yeah.
damn! Do we
talent
all need to
talking.
go on the
You
damn
get
trip,
yeah.
Charlie?
Yes, cause
Tanya,
talent,
Can I
talent
say
Tanya,
Jayla,
someone?
talent
do we all need to go
Tanya,
on the trip?
Charlie, JD.
Sure,
Come on,
I'm gonna
I
have a
QI.
want to
spy
I
cam.
go.
I'm
did
telling you,
say, he who owns the footage owns the content.
I'm gonna have a spy cam. I'm gonna have one of those.
But
You know how they
QI,
have
it's
the
You gonna
not
have a
gonna be
cameras
little
with
what you
spy
like
think it
cam.
is. It's
You
not
can
gonna
add
be
a
what
spy
you
cam
think
to
a
her
it
camera in
table.
my eyeglasses or something for talent.
is.
Oh
But
Like
no, no.
talent, they said,
that,
why you taking money from the poll when you're doing so well in life and everything?
See,
So
no,
do you
no.
feel
See,
right
this is
taking money
that.
from the
Let me
poor?
let me address that asinine statement. I mean, look, you understand. If I'm taking time out of my schedule to engage with people, I really have no. I really have no. I don't know you people, so there's no real desire to do it. Then I should be compensated for it, and for you to have that sense of entitlement that I should just give away, uh, opportunities to chop it up with me. You clearly don't value yourselves. I know my value. Like I said, I won't repeat it, but I know my
Hmm.
intrinsic value, and I have a
Yes.
lot of it. And if you want to
He
learn,
understands
you,
the business.
now if you choose to, no one's forcing you to
Don't
do
believe it,
anything.
QI. You
What are we
falling for
gonna
it,
get,
QI.
talent? Could you
You
just tell
about
us
to
No,
what
no,
be
we need
no.
troll
to get?
food.
What would the
No,
people
no,
get
no.
from
I
you?
know he understands the business because he does music.
You won't
But
come back empty handed.
ain't
You
no way
won't.
I would ever. But you are gonna come back empty handed because you can't even record anything that
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
learn.
What is being
You won't come
offered
back empty
besides meeting
handed.
you, talent?
You
What are
gonna
you
come back
to do?
empty handed because he ain't gonna let you
Well,
The
record
first of
what
all,
he
the
telling
first,
you
Hold
JS
on,
nothing.
beats
y'all.
look,
Hold
look,
on, y'all.
hold,
I want to know,
first,
like, can you just lay it out for
yeah,
the people who
yeah,
might want to meet you? Like,
and
what can 250 buy you
see,
besides just seeing your
yeah.
face?
Well, and apparently no one's listening to me on this platform because I said it, and I hate to
I'm sorry, I
regurgitate
had
what I.
walked away to answer the door. I
Oh,
had a
okay.
delivery and everything. I'm
Let me.
sorry. I probably
Okay,
just
so if I'm taking time out of my busy schedule, and I'm in Vegas where I could, opportunity costs, I could be gambling, winning some money, so there's an opportunity cost there. Then I should be compensated if I'm going to take time out to do away from doing that to talk to someone. So what value do they get from me? They get a chance to network with someone who has contacts. They also get to network with someone who is familiar where the future is, future of music, future of content, whatever the future is, in
That's
the
what I'm
next big
talking
Mhm.
wave.
about.
See
Mhm.
now, see now,
Mhm.
you have a bunch of people clout chasing, pretending. See, that's what social media is about. A lot of clowns pretending they're something they're not. I'm the real deal. Maybe you haven't been used to dealing with the real deal, but those who know. So you're getting that opportunity to chop it up with me. Maybe I can help you with your communication skills. Maybe I can help you get that job you needed. But whatever, you're going to benefit from rubbing shoulders with me. You're not going to have that with most of the majority of these people. There's a 5% in the beef sector.
so
They
in your
know
career field, you saying that you could give them contacts and possibly like help them in their personal life as far as growth, as far as
spiritual
development, as far
development,
as networking, as far as
life development. I
uh-huh.
see a lot of issues with people in this sector, and it's no joke. I see a lot of insecurity, a lot of jealous spirits, and and a lot of people really are delusional. They think that
You
they're
need to do some
something
type
they're
of
not.
TED talk shit.
Yeah, well, I can't get into what I do, but I'm saying the reason why I would charge that amount, and I think that's a low amount, and you can poo-poo it and
It
laugh, and
is low
yeah,
But
talent. I
see,
know
we
I
where you're
think
really
it's a
don't
coming
low
know
amount.
from.
much
It
about you,
is
talent.
low.
So
Yeah,
It
yeah,
how
is low.
and there's the other thing. There are a lot of women. There are a lot of women in this sector, and a lot of them don't drop down because they don't want to be involved in this type of nonsense. I get it. Who have reached out to me on IG, who want to meet me, and I have to give them the opportunity as well. Again, I'm not meeting any bum males. Refuse to meet any dudes because Again, I don't want somebody to have to knock you clowns out.
But if we
But
don't really know what you do, we don't
then
know your career field, we
Tanya,
don't
I
know nothing
totally
like
agree.
this.
If
How
you
do we
don't know,
know that
but
250 is going to bring us what we want to be
oh,
brought?
there's no
We
there.
don't really even know what
Ti-
you're like,
Ti-
what you do, like. And I'm not saying put your job out here. I'm not saying none of that.
Ti-
But how can people be sure that it's going to be worth the 250?
Yeah, and exactly what Beef Sector is saying, like if SK, if Pizarro, see, none of them really know how to monetize themselves. See, right here, this is why I don't like
That's
talking
true.
too much on these platforms because I'm giving too much of the sauce.
Yes,
The
I
game
get it.
is to be sold,
Yeah,
not told.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but and I'm trying to just be real clear with you, Tanya, because I want to make it clear. Because I see where you're coming from. I see where your head is at. You're speaking
I
for
am
some of these
because
people. You're
certain
saying,
people
what do
might
I get out
pay
of it?
to get
But,
an experience, but if they
right.
really don't know, like it's one thing to be like, okay, this person is world known. We know what they do. We know what they spend their money on. We know how they didn't
But
gain money. We know how they.
yeah,
But for you, we really don't
Ti-
know
that's
that.
it, Tanya, and that's why I'm saying there are
Okay,
a group of people who know what I bring to the table who have followed me over the years. They want to. So, like I said, I'm not forcing this. So you all act like I'm forcing. I merely said I'm going to be in Vegas, $250 to meet me. If you choose not to, no hard feelings. Trust me, no hard feelings. I
I
understand.
I just wanna butt in and say, Natural, you sound so odd and amazed. And that sounds scary to me. Because at this particular point it sounds like the second coming of Umar. You know how Umar had them people giving 250 and all of this to get a school that never came. That sounds like what you're trying to do over there up in Vegas, Talent.
Oh yeah,
What are you going?
and I expect someone to try to compare me with Dr. Umar. First of all, what am I telling you? I'm building anything? Am I offering you?
Well, you're not telling us nothing. That
Exactly, and based on that,
Hood table is asking concrete questions. You don't have
and
anything that you were telling her
the
what you plan to do,
the
but you
comprehension
want people to throw that
the
in
comp
the.
the comprehension skills are lacking here because I've said it twice now. What they would get from meeting me. I've talked about networking. I talked
So
about
let me,
life development. I talked about all of these things, but again, no one is forcing anyone to do anything. You have agency here. You understand that. So that's all I'm
so
saying.
once once we see the products of your success, are you gonna offer an opportunity like this again?
I'm not showing you any product. What you're going to get is to be able to chop it up with me for a limited amount of time and have that memory. Well, you're not getting anything, and this is why you can't compare me with Umar or any of these other clowns trying to take your money. All you're getting from me is you're going to network with somebody you're not used to networking with, people who would normally sun the majority of you people. You understand? So you can
That's what
benefit
I'm
from
saying.
me. So if you
So
don't
from
like
that,
if you think I'm condescending, if you think I'm trolling, stay away. Again, I don't need it.
so from that,
Yeah.
okay, so from that, there
th-
should be some success. And I'm not just saying that.
No,
I'm
no,
just
there's no
saying, are you
guarantee. I
gonna
can't
offer?
guarantee success because I don't know if anyone's going to actually implement what I'm
I
providing.
got you.
I can give you a
I
roadmap,
got
but
you.
that doesn't mean you're going to follow it because clearly a lot of
So
people don't know how to listen. They don't know how to retain information. They don't know how to implement ideas. And so there may not be a lot of success. I'm not guaranteeing any success or anything. All I'm saying is if you want to meet me, it's 250. If you don't have it, if you're broke, want to make excuses, that's fine. It doesn't bother me.
or
But you're
maybe
gonna pay.
people weren't planning
Yeah, yeah,
to go
yeah.
to
I mean,
Vegas at this moment. Would
but
there be
people are having
another opportunity?
no, a lot of people are having light bulb moments. You see Lux here, she's going. Other people in the chat said
That's
they're
one
now going.
person.
No, no, no,
That's
no.
no. That's
They're
one
going.
person. That ain't a lot of people. That's
They just
one.
hit me on IG. Two people said we're under my big lane 2024. Just hit me on IG and said we're going now. So you understand what I'm saying. So it
Uh,
doesn't matter if
So now,
my
could we call this?
detractors.
Could we call this clout chasing on this trip? Is this clout
How's this
chasing?
cloud
Is that
chasing?
what?
This is not a part of it. I happen to be in Vegas during the same time. How's that cloud chasing? I bring my own
But
value. I bring my own value. You
so
understand that?
why you can't have this seminar next week?
I'm not having a seminar. Again, the comprehension skills are lacking in this
I
It's
country.
not a
comprehend very
seminar.
well.
It's not a
It
seminar.
better be something with
No,
what
it's
you
not
trying to
better be
say.
anything. I do what I want to do. There's no better be anything. I
But
run things
hold
my
up,
way.
y'all.
You
Hold up, y'all.
understand that?
Now, somebody in the chat said something. Jezebel London said, "Hood table, we don't know y'all."
Well, you're
Who
not
is
D
we?
sector.
Who is
You're not
we?
D
What?
sector.
You got to understand, there's a lot of people that are dropping down who normally don't drop down. And this is what I'm telling you. You don't understand. There are professional individuals who have been
But
following the
can we
B
get some
sector.
context on that? Because I ain't been
But
on here
you got to
trying to
understand.
raise money or
Yeah,
fundraisers
I,
or
my let me tell you,
charge
my
for a meet and greet. So I'm trying to understand where
yeah, my
Jezebel.
audience is a little bit different. First of all, I am a
So this
subchannel.
is your audience?
No. I'm telling you in general, they're not dropping down in chats.
But I just
That's
want to
enough for
know
them.
what does Jezebel
They're,
London mean by saying hood table? We don't know y'all. Like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm confused. I just need clarification.
oh, I don't. She can speak for herself. I don't.
I just
I
need
I
clarification.
don't
What
Well,
know
does
the
no.
individual.
She said we. She said we don't know y'all, so she is speaking like she knows you, Talent. Who
No,
that be?
no, I don't know who that
exactly?
is.
Or that
I don't
she's
know
one
who that is.
of
But
your
I
one of
just
your
told you that I
supporters.
just told you there are individuals who have been watching for a long time who don't feel comfortable dropping down. That's my audience, not SSI recipients, people
And
who
I don't
can't
mind them dropping
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
I just want them to explain what they
yeah.
mean
The
by hood
professional.
table. We don't know y'all. Like,
I
what
can't.
have I done for you to
I
say
can't speak
we
for
don't know
Jezebel.
y'all? I'm
I
confused.
I don't know who
Okay,
Jezebel
can
is.
I say something?
I'm confused.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so hood table, you over here on not hood table, I'm sorry. Talent, you over here on hood table, you talking about your things or whatever and how you got going on, but what are your accolades? Like why would somebody even wanna meet
That's what I've been trying to
meet
ask.
you?
Justin, I didn't realize that this uproar would be caused by just me making a general statement. But look,
Oh no, no,
I'm
I'm not
glad you,
trying to be funny,
no,
but what are your accolades to
no,
even bring a person to
no,
you for people to even want to draw themselves
yeah,
to you because maybe they don't
Ju-
even know you what's
Thank
going on.
you,
just,
So
Nat.
you
Maybe
need
I
to
was
lead
saying it
off
the
with
wrong
that.
way. Thank you, Nat. I was
Justin,
probably asking it the wrong
and
way.
that's correct, Justin. That there's a large number of individuals who may not know me, and that is fine. But you have to understand, there's a core group of people who do know me over the years. Let's say Molly, for instance. Uh, I would pay if Molly said he's in Vegas, wants to meet for 500. I'm paying it, no problem. And he's not a content creator, but he's
Uh,
somebody. Yeah. So so
you sound like you.
yeah, you're having audio issues, Beasley. Go ahead, bro.
But
Oh, but
Jezebel
anyway, but
said
Justin,
it's not meant for you to understand. You can't say something like that and then say it's not meant for you to understand.
Justin, as far as accolades, look, I'm not gonna even in person. I'm not gonna get into all of that. Like I'm saying is,
Oh, okay.
you can, and this is gonna sound kind of rude, but you can take it or leave it. I'm not encouraging anyone. You don't
Oh
have to
no,
pay.
I already left. I
Yeah,
don't know you, so I was just saying, since
yeah,
me, a person that don't know you and don't know
right,
what's going on with you, you should have
yeah.
came out and said, okay, this is why. I mean, you should have actually
Uh,
sold yourself. But you just said, oh, you need to come and meet me for what? That's my whole thing
Yeah,
is for
and like
what?
I said, there's going to be a group of people who don't even know who I am. I understand that. I'm not looking for those people. I mean, you may, hear something that may spark a light bulb in your head, but for the most part, I'm talking about a core group of people who know me over 3 years. Individuals who never drop down because they're too professional. That's my group, and you got to remember, I'm a
Oh,
subscriber as well. So it's a little bit different. What I'm doing is so radical. I
you
assume
say
that
they're too professional. So
they're
you
too
slumming it.
professional to
You
drop
are you
down.
slumming it over here on the hood
No,
table?
no. If you want to twist my words to slumming, if you call slumming, you've been in
No,
here
no, no, because you
over.
said they're too professional
Yeah,
to
they're too
even.
professional to drop down. They can't engage. You have to understand there's a large number of individuals who can't drop down. They can't even engage with this type of group. It's just not who they are at their
So,
core.
Talent. How
Go
can
ahead.
people give you this $250 payment? What is the payment method?
Now, the payment method will be Cash App, of course. But
What?
I don't know for it'll be Cash App.
I think it should be PayPal if you legit.
Well, again, I'm not trying to prove my legitimacy. You're acting like I need to prove my legitimacy. My group is my group. They're
So you
gonna
just want people to give you $250 Cash App, and then you might not give shit. Okay, got it.
if I get
Blindly,
right.
blindly. That's
And
what we're
again,
saying. That it's coming off blindly. Okay,
hmm
this is what it is. You over here on this lady's panel. You're
well,
talking this,
please
but
respect her.
everything
It's
is
not
like
this
when
lady.
it's a
Her name is the
question,
Hood Table
when
or
there's a
Tanya. Thank you.
question presented to you, you have no answer for it. You don't have to answer
I've
because you got
answered
too many.
repeatedly.
Got too many upper echelon people
I don't
that
think you
are
really gave us
backing you.
the answers that we're looking for,
Look,
talent. But I
I provided the answers.
you
I was
answered in the way
very
that you wanted to
explicit
answer.
with my answers. I was very clear. But if you don't want to accept it, that's fine. But don't say I didn't provide the
But
answer.
you never
But
provided us like your accolades. Like when we pay to see
and I said I
somebody
wouldn't be providing
our
any
something.
accolades in person. I did say that. I said I wouldn't be
But I'm
providing
saying
any accolades,
no. When okay, like if somebody is actually throwing a seminar or a TED talk or anything
which
like
I'm
that,
not doing.
you know all of their accolades.
This isn't a TED talk. This isn't a seminar. I've said
I
this
know,
multiple times now.
but you're
This is a meet and
offering.
greet.
But it's
Meet
not
and
just a
greet.
meet and
Yeah.
greet. It's not just a meet and greet. You saying
Oh,
that you can offer somebody or help people or do something like that. So
they
people are
chop it up with me. They chop it up. They can network
just
with me.
asking for
Yeah.
your accolades.
Oh, and I said none would be provided. I was clear about that.
But
That
see,
was
okay. Now back to this Jezebel London.
yeah.
He said she or he or they or them said, well, I'm going to just watch now because all of you with assumptions and who questioning it, I'm gonna just take the notes because you people are delayed. Now that's after they said the hood table. We don't know any of y'all. And then they said this. They, them, he, she, he said this. After I just asked the question, what do you mean by we don't know none of y'all? That is their response. I still don't understand where the point they're coming from. But anyway, just read my book said, how does one drop in a person's chat and tell the host they don't know them? My question exactly. Like, what was the comment in reference to? But obviously they can't answer, and obviously we're all delayed. So I'm beginning to assume that this is
Well,
a troll. I'm beginning to
I'm
assume that
hoping
it's
they're
a
excluding
troll.
me from that. They know better.
No,
Yeah,
I'm beginning to
yeah.
think that this is a troll who's trying to play on our top.
They're all trolls. Everybody's a troll. I
But I'm
think
just
that's a bit. I
just
think that
answer a simple ass question. You came in here saying we don't know none of y'all, so just answer the simple ass question. Your assumptions. What is your assumption? What the fuck do you mean when you said we don't know any of y'all? Like we're talking about talent who's raising $250. Well, not raising,
We're
but
not
charging
raising. Yeah, let's correct that.
people to see him. Who's charging $250 to see him at Vegas Gate for whatever? But you come in here saying we don't know none of y'all. What the fuck does that mean?
that's a brilliant idea, talent.
Just give me the win, Hood
Thank you,
Table.
Beasley. See,
I
That's what
mean,
these
I
are
like.
I mean,
I like the idea
answer
so
the
much.
damn question. I don't know your ass either, but I'm not charging you to come see. You're not paying to see me. You're in this motherfucker for free until you send me a cash app or a super chat or become a member. You're not paying to see me. So that's why I asked, what the fuck do you mean by we don't know none of y'all?
Hood,
Yeah.
can we hear from Beasley? Beasley.
Go ahead, Beasley.
No, I think that's an excellent idea, and I don't think if he doesn't provide, if he's not providing what you were required to meet the 250, then you don't have to participate. That's what he's telling you. That he
Exactly.
has people, that he has people that are that intrigued with him that are willing to pay 250, and it might be a nominal fee. They might hook up together and do fantastic things together. They wouldn't have had access to him otherwise. I think I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to charge 500
There you
because I'm
go,
going to have to
Beasley. There you
because
go,
I'm going to have to
Beasley.
pay for security. I'm
Well,
going to do the exact same thing.
Yeah,
They
you
said that
definitely need
Dang
security,
so
bro.
will, Beasley.
imitation
Dang so
imitation is
will.
the most sincere form of flattery.
Yeah,
well, since we so
look.
delayed and can't comprehend, you've been blocked, bitch. Since I can't comprehend you or understand you, because you just can't
Girl,
answer
I
a
wanted to
simple
pull that
motherfucking
trigger.
question. Just answer a simple motherfucking question. The fuck you mean? I hate when people come in somebody's chat and say, "Who the fuck are you?" We don't know
Right.
y'all. Why the fuck are you
What?
here?
When was
Hood
that
table.
page
Hood table.
created?
Hood table.
Uh,
I'm
I'll tell
sorry.
you when. Hold on.
Talent. Are you speaking?
No, no, no. I'm. Go ahead,
Okay.
Justin.
My whole thing is how it comes off is you come in here, you promoting yourself, and then you're telling us that it seems like you oh, I got bigger and better people that won't even drop down over here and this and that, but you want us to promote you, you
No,
want
no,
us
no,
to
no, no. You
support
don't have to
you.
do anything. You don't have to do. And that's what
So I
again.
mean, why did you come over here? What was
Oh,
the
I'm
premise
glad,
of you
and
coming
I
over
made
here?
that clear at the outset. I was responding. Jay Wilson had made some comments on his live, and he made a comments on Hood Table's live earlier, about 2 hours ago, and
Oh,
he stated he had some shock that I would have the gall, there's air quotes around gall, to dare charge people to meet me because he doesn't understand I'm light years ahead of what
so
this
you got
individual
this.
is.
So you got this thing already done, and you got your people, and you got your following.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
yeah,
no need to
yeah.
even discuss
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really.
yeah,
You were
yeah,
just responding to
yeah.
Jay Wilson's
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. There's no, and
okay.
again, I'm not encouraging anyone to do anything. You can laugh at it. You can think it's a joke. I'm trolling. That's fine with me. But
It's not.
all
It's
I'm
not.
saying,
There's a lot of people out there, talent, with champagne taste on their beer budget. This isn't for everybody.
yeah,
So,
it's
Well,
not for
no,
everyone.
I mean
right,
it's not about champagne taste or beer budget.
it's for the
I would
upper
prefer to.
echelon. It's for the
Hold
cream.
on, wait
It's
a
for the
second.
cream.
I would pay $250 to meet Hood Table, and she could give me a cake decorating class
Oh, I've
because at
already
least I
thought
would
about
know.
that. I already thought about
Because
that.
at least I would know that that's what I'm learning to do, and
My
it
third
would be
tier is
worth
going to
my
be dedicated
250.
to that.
If her
Yeah, my
table was
third
in
tier.
Vegas and said she was in Vegas and wanted to charge $200, I'd pay it just to chop it up with her for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's
I,
But
my
she
third tier
doesn't
is
have to
going to
provide
become a
me
cake
anything.
decorating
That's the difference between
tier.
me and
I,
you,
I
Jody.
would. I would give Hood Table $250 for a cake to smash in someone's face.
Oh, whose face would you smash that cake in, Beasley?
Well, we won't have. We won't reveal
Keep
all
it
of that.
real.
But
Keep it
I'm
real.
pretty.
Keep it real.
No, go ahead. You know what he's gonna
Keep it
say. Go
real.
ahead.
No,
Oh,
I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I don't want to telegraph anything.
You want to
oh, you
sucker
already
punch
thought
somebody?
about that, and I'm still
Oh,
waiting on
definitely.
payment.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I
Yes.
have
I,
I
definitely. I
have
don't. I don't. Yeah.
upgraded my
Well,
third
it's
tier
not
to a cake
women.
decorating
It's
tier.
not. I
So
hope it's not women, Beasley.
that,
Why not? A
You
cake
can.
to the
Hey,
face?
No, you can't do that to
but
women.
no,
the
Why
hood
listen,
not?
table
hold
So
trying
y'all,
to
y'all don't hear
talk.
her talking.
hold on,
Y'all
y'all.
don't hear her
Seriously,
talking. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
Look
seriously,
at
I have
JD.
thought about turning that third tier into a cake. I talked about it before, turning that into like a cake class tier for people who are interested in learning how to decorate cake, like professionally decorate cakes and custom design cakes. But I'm also still waiting on somebody to start a cake challenge in my mother voice because I'm ready. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
your cakes. I saw that one
Oh,
cake.
that
That looked.
I'm
sounds like
ready. I'm ready
fun.
to
Seems
start doing
That
like
looks
cake
we're
incredible.
Well,
ready.
That
Hood, go
sounds
ahead and
like
do it.
fun.
Seems
Go
like
ahead
we're
Yeah.
and start
ready.
your
But I
own
don't want
cake
to
challenge.
sponsor it because I want to be in it. I don't want to
The
sponsor it. So
challenge.
one of
That
y'all need to
Oh,
sponsor
oh,
it and
okay,
then
I get you.
I come.
Deanna,
It won't
Deanna.
be fair if
judge
I
it.
sponsor it and then enter.
I
Judge.
want to say one thing before I go. Talent. You were very, very, gentlemanly when you offered the truth on behalf of your friend. And I accepted, and I took that live down. And she attacked me the next time I saw her.
Well,
I
again,
know.
Beasley,
I
I
know
don't
you
know if
can't
you heard
control your
earlier.
intention.
I
Your,
don't really like speaking. That this is an ex, and this is from a year ago. We haven't been
Hold
together,
up.
so
I
I'm
guess
not.
I got to let
I know
somebody else go.
your intentions were
Uh,
good, but
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
Hold on. Miss Monk, I'm going to have to let you go too. Your insecurity shows why get mad. Why get mad? Why make comments in the chat, but you can't explain your
They already
motherfucking self?
gone.
Why get mad when you can't?
That's the
What the
same
fuck you
person.
talking about?
That
I asked you
that
for clarification and you didn't
sit.
want to fucking answer. So get the
Now
fuck
tell me,
on.
who are these
Hood
people you
Table,
done
I
brought
think
over
they
here?
complete. They completely trolling at this point.
I
That
get
is
y'all
Beasley is
trolling, but I'm
joining in
like,
on the
don't play
trolling,
on
and
my
I'm
top.
just like, come on
How
now,
am I joining in
because
on the trolling?
Don't play on my top. Don't
because
play on
I
my top.
got
talent,
him.
we've never looked at you as a scammer before, but you starting to look like a scammer right now.
No,
But
okay.
how am I joining in on any trolling?
Look, now I'm a scammer. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people have insecurities. They want to project on me. I'm not telling you to pay me anything. If you want to
Right.
meet me, you pay. If you don't, real simple. Reed, I see you're here. They're ignoring you. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Reed.
Go
Hey
ahead,
Hey,
everybody.
Reed.
Reed.
Hey, how everybody?
Reed, I didn't
Um,
even know that was you. I kept looking down there, but I didn't know who it was. So
Hey,
sorry.
Reed.
Hey,
I didn't know
hey
she was here.
everybody. Happy Father's Day to the men. Um, question talent. Let me ask you something. Did you used to call in to Buck Wild show?
I called into, yeah, I called into Stars show, but
Star,
not the
not Buck.
morning
I'm
show.
sorry, Star.
Yeah, I
Star.
called in
Okay.
the Stars show to talk about a few things.
Okay,
The
because the
Star
voice,
Report.
I was trying to figure out where did I hear this voice at before, and that's I could never connect it, but I knew it was from somewhere. But here's another thing, because this one made me come up here when the person dropped down. Remember you said you had people in the sky that dare to drop down.
Yeah, they don't want to drop down. That's
Okay,
true.
now a conversation happened on Zills, right? That I remembered, and you were saying basically kind of putting the women in the beef sector down, and I will admit we do a poor representation of a female on here,
Hmm.
because I look at it as entertainment. When I'm off of here, I'm a total different person as far as how I interact with other people,
You're
meaning
a
how I
character.
speak to people, the cussing and all that. I don't do that outside of here. However,
Mhm.
but I remember you saying that you throw the content creators a little money, and it's like basically for your entertainment for us to
Yeah,
act a fool.
well, hold on. I'm glad you mentioned that, Reed, because we've never talked about our own issues. Because I used to rock with you and Ask April when I first joined the beef sector, and we were cool. You had the camera slip. I made one joke on somebody's platform, and you didn't talk to me for a whole year afterwards. And you've been, I know you have issues with, you know, other people that may surround me, but we never had a problem. But, every now and then you kind of smack my hand, Reed. Uh, I just want to make sure we're good. Are we good,
We're,
Reed?
we're very good, but I was when that person had dropped down and you said that conversation just came back to me, and I'm like, well, and I'm listening to the conversation that you guys are having now, and this is something that they got like really upset at me about far as the queen statement that I make, that the women in the B said we do not act like queen. You know
Right,
what I mean? A lot of us don't act like queens because we don't call me a queen when I'm down here.
right.
This entertainment, whatever. Anyway, but when that person dropped down and you said that, it just all came, and then the voice. I'm like, that's where I know talent from. It's not the B sector. It's from Star. It's from Stars, because that is
The
somebody I
Star
used to always
Report.
listen to.
Yeah, Star.
But
Um,
that then the conversation with Zills came in, and it was like basically like
oh, yeah.
I just
So,
I throw
yeah,
them a
no,
couple
no,
dollars,
yeah,
and and let them act like buffoons,
yeah, yeah.
and it is what it is.
And
And then
I'm
and
glad.
now it's actually
I,
now the conversation that you're having now
yeah,
is kind of proving that.
yeah, and I'm glad you said that because what happened? And let me clear it up because you first said I was attacking women in my conversation with Zills. That's not the case. I said content creators, and I say
I
this
never
all the
said you
time.
attacked women. Go ahead.
I'm here for entertainment purposes only. So what I said in Zills still stands true today. I give these people what 2025. I have a budget of $200 a day to give to various sectors. Sometimes I go heavy in the beef sector. Sometimes I'm in other sectors under different troll names. That's my job. I give back to people. But the thing is, I'm here for entertainment, nothing more. I give a couple dollars here and there if you provide good content. If you don't, I'm not giving you anything. That's real simple. I've never said it anything different. I'm not a white knight, not trying to save anybody. Just entertain me. You can't do that. You don't get my click and view. You don't get my money. It's real simple. I'm all about
Where's Zills
transactional
now?
relationships. Oh, he's
Got you.
probably in some homeless shelter. But
Ooh, wow.
yeah, but
That was
Reed,
cold talent.
well, he's a bum. See, you individuals in the beef sector, and this is why a lot of people that think they don't need to meet me, because the way you worship these clowns, these Umarians, people who can't even provide for their families, like Dr. Bankruptcy, or
Who worship? Be
it,
specific.
there's a
I don't.
group. There's a
Pipe
group.
face, pipe face.
There's a
The
group.
one,
There's a
the one
group
the
of
VS called a black and knees motherfucker.
there's a group of women who try to prop these broken men up and make them look like they're have talent or anything. These are garbage men that you shouldn't even interact with. And that's why I said I don't want to meet any men,
Hmm.
because these men are clowns. Why I didn't come into this sector to be around men. Because these men today, raised by single mothers,
Now don't do
these
that.
Without
you've coddled these clowns, and look what they've become. They can't provide. They can't do anything but beg and take.
yeah, with all due respect, Talon, you did say that you would meet Molly.
Yeah. If Molly wants, there's no. You got to understand, Beasley. I'm not homophobic. I'd meet Molly. I'd meet ODS. If ODS,
Molly is not a Umar at all.
No, but
no, he's trying to make kind of like a homophobic
no, I'm not. It's not
jab,
homophobic at all. It's
but
strange to me. Okay, I'm not homophobic either. I may say things, but I'm really not homophobic. I say things because a lot of these guys don't have pride in what they do. A lot of them do have shame. And if you could shame them and they say nasty things, but a man acting like a woman acting like a man, I'm from a certain demographic and age group that still has difficulties with that. I'm sorry.
Well, I can understand that, but let's try not to be disrespectful
Yeah,
in the
let's try not
process.
to be
But
I
yeah,
haven't
I can
yeah.
disrespected
understand that.
anybody. I haven't
So let
disrespected
me
anybody.
I
Can
didn't
I
let,
say
can I
that
just
you
say one
had.
more
I'm
thing and
just
I
saying.
promise I'll drop off?
oh, go
Okay,
ahead,
and
Reed.
then I gotta answer somebody in the chat. So go ahead, Reed.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. You're actually insulting women now because there's about 10 single women that are single parents right now, Talent. Um, Another
Then
thing, I'm gonna
if
let
they're
you
raising
finish.
their kids right, then I have no problem. If they're
Okay,
not,
here's another thing. But be specific in who is worshiping these men. Because I know you're talking about the Umar boys, because I don't worship
correct,
anyone
correct.
at
You
Didn't
all.
you
talking about Ness?
didn't
You're
you have
talking
them on the
about Ness
platform?
and Brianna.
Wait, didn't
You're
you have
talking
them on
about
your
And
Ness and
lemon.
platform?
Brianna, but you just won't name
And
it. You
lemon.
just won't
Reed,
name it.
did you have those clowns on your
Reed ain't afraid
platform?
to call names. Reed fights them all day, every day. She got more energy than a little boy.
I didn't say
I
Reed
don't
was
have
afraid.
I don't
I'm
do
talking
pianos
about talent.
at all.
I'm talking about
Well, I
talent. I
thought I
know what
saw
Reed
one.
is
I
capable
thought
of.
someone was on your platform that was an Umarian.
Well, when they first came over here, when I asked Shakim basically, I brought Shakim up and asked him, what was his purpose? What were they doing? And he basically said they were going to do the morning show. He said it straight up. He said what they were going to do. But as
Yeah.
far as me, I
Well,
don't worship
yeah. I'm
anyone.
not,
Well,
and
just
I'm
be
not
nice.
speaking.
Let's
I'm
not
not speaking
offend
to you.
anyone because I said
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
earlier.
I don't put nobody.
There,
I don't even have panels at all. Like I don't.
there's
I
a
don't.
whole group of intelligent women in the
I'm
beef
not on
sector
But
who
another.
are
yeah, let's be nice.
anti-Umarians.
It is Father's Day, but we want to be nice. A
Absolutely.
lot of women have taken over this, not this day, but
Yeah.
taken over that job.
Yeah.
I am one of them. So I just want to, even though my
Yeah.
kids' fathers are around, they've been around, but we want to be respectful of the women who were able to raise and
Hood,
raise
hood,
men.
hood,
So
women,
Yes, all single
hood.
mothers
I just
don't
wanted to say that
coddle
because some of
their
the people in the
Yeah,
children.
chat think
yeah.
that you were kind of,
Women love their sons and raise their daughters. You understand what I'm saying here?
no, I don't.
By
No,
coddling,
no,
by
no,
coddling, if
no,
single mothers are
no,
Not
coddling these,
all women.
no.
no, no, I didn't
Not
say
If
all
all
right
women.
here, if
I
women.
my
didn't. I
sons
don't
were right
use
Okay.
here right now,
absolutes. I don't use
nope,
absolute
nope, I
terms.
disagree. I
No,
disagree,
no.
Talent.
How can you
If my
disagree?
sons were here right
Uh,
now, they
yeah.
would tell you our mother did not coddle us
Huh,
at
Tanya,
all.
I'm not talking
At
about you.
all.
What? I'm
I
not talking
raised
about
them
you.
as if they were girls. You're going
Look,
to learn how to do this. You're going to learn how to
Todd,
wash clothes. You're going to learn how to clean a house. You're going to learn how to take out the
Hood,
trash. You're going to have to learn how
you
to do this. I
I
didn't
don't
raise
use
them and copy
absolute
them.
terms. I said some of these
I
women.
know, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I just wanted to
There's
put
a
that out
whole,
there
just
because
like
some
I don't
people in
think
the
every
chat
woman
was
on
like,
here supports the Umarians. I know better,
I know, but some
Yeah.
people in the
So
chat was kind of feeling some
Now
type
I
of way.
agree with you when you
I
say
no,
just want to
some.
make it. I just
yeah,
want to make it
the
clear that
people feeling some
there
type
are.
of way are
straight women
clowns.
out
Let's
there
be real, because
who
they
have
can't
raised
comprehend.
women.
You
That's
could
the
even
problem.
say a majority. You could even say a majority, but not all. But I
Yeah,
There's
agree
yeah,
a
with
yeah.
you
lot
when
of
you
Well,
say
women
yeah.
out
I
some.
there
don't.
who
I
have
don't
raised
use all. I don't use
men
absolute terms like that.
by
But no,
themselves.
look. This has been great. I really appreciate it. I got to get back to
All right.
vaping and on the
Well, thank
rooftop.
you,
Thank you,
Talon. Even though
ladies.
all of us don't feel like we got straight answers, but I thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
at
yeah,
least
yeah. Play it back.
explaining
Play
and
it
trying to
back
give
5 more times, and then you'll
yeah,
get the straight
we'll
answers.
have to do that,
Yeah.
Talent. We'll
Thank
have to
you.
do that.
Thank you,
The
Hood.
best
All
way
Have a
to
right.
good one.
look at talent is just talent. But I've never
Yes,
seen him
it's
be
just
highly
Talent.
disrespectful
And I
or
just want to
anything
make
like
sure
that.
it's clear. I didn't
Neither
coddle my
have I.
boys at all.
What
Shit. I'm
what's
from
wrong
the
with being
hood. I'm from the
disrespectful?
hood, nigga. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm from the hood. We didn't get
It,
coddled. Boys, girls, swirls. We didn't get coddled in the hood. So I didn't coddle mine, not at all. Not at all.
QI,
Ain't no babying,
Fact.
ain't no pacifying, ain't none of that shit happen in this house. Shit, if anything,
QI.
they was like my mama was strict than a motherfucker. The whole like the whole way they was born and raised. Like we
Yes,
don't do that
Beasley.
coddling bullshit over here.
So
I already
natural.
know what you
Let
about
me
that.
finish.
I raised
What
men.
Natural, are you still gonna go and pay your 250 now after we
Okay,
found out?
okay. May I please speak? I said now I want to go because if I did go on the trip again, I would go to that. I told y'all earlier. I said my friends and I. Well, I said it before today that we could not finagle the time. We could not get the time.
oops.
Oh, something happened. She just popped off. Lovely Love is back. But I want to answer this question to just read my book. Just
It's
read
me.
my book. Now, y'all know I have been waiting for somebody to do a cake decorating challenge. A cake challenge in itself, that's not a challenge for me. To just bake a cake and follow directions, that's not a challenge to me. So if I'm gonna enter a cake off, which I have in the past, I didn't taught cake decorating classes from children and on up here in my city, and I didn't enter cake decorating class, and I done won a lot of them. But to just bake a cake, to me, on my level, that ain't shit. I can do that by.
No, you
But to
put the
Well,
actually
you know
bake
what?
a cake,
I would join that because I
that's
don't
a
know how to
real
bake
thing.
a cake. I do not know how to make a cake. So,
But I
but
mean, to
that,
bake a cake, some people say they can't bake a cake, but it's no
yeah.
difference than doing anything else. You just
it's
follow the
easier.
instructions.
Follow the
But I
instructions
would,
that
I
you
I would
mean,
do that challenge. I would
you
do
just
that
follow
challenge
the
though.
instructions, like
But see,
literally.
but hood table, the problem is with that comment that you just read, about wanting somebody to do a cake off challenge and then Lovely Love say she would do it. But all of y'all broke. Y'all want to win the money. Y'all ain't
Oh
contributing to
Lord,
no
you know
pot.
you right, Jay Dunn. I'm broke as hell. But let me cut back to talent. The whole time I was listening to talent, I'm like he telling you in your damn face that he don't give a fuck. Everybody's beneath him, all the women on the panel, and that's what I got out of it. And I'm like, you lying to me.
You know that's my
But
favorite
yeah,
cake.
but yeah, I would try it. I would try it. That'd be a challenge. Now that is a
wow, look at
challenge.
that
Oh,
one.
look
Look at
at
that one. Yeah, you're
that!
pretty good.
You did that, the hood. That
Oh,
was
that looks
You're pretty
good. I
good.
cute.
was just about
Oh
Ooh,
to.
look
my
at the little smurf.
Ooh,
Look
that
I
at the
looks
want
little
that.
good.
smurf one.
I want that Reese's peanut butter cake.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness,
that's
look at that one.
nice.
That looks like a
But
wedding
see,
cake
that
there.
would be a challenge. But like she
That's really
said,
pretty.
it wouldn't be a challenge for her. For a person like me, I don't bake,
Can
and
you
that would be a really
I
challenge.
know.
she doing
I
more than baking, she decorates. Can you go back to the Alabama roll tide?
Hmm.
I like the little
Look
baby
at that.
the pink. That was so
Roll
cute.
yeah, I
tide.
have several ideas of how you can
Oh, look at that
monetize
one.
off of here.
That's a, wow, you're really good. These look like that's a carrot
She
cake.
making me want a damn cake. I'm gonna drop down.
Look at that
Mhm.
one. That's
That's
beautiful.
beautiful.
That one looks like
They
the thing in
are.
the rose
This one
parade.
right here is one of the cakes I've done for the dozens of the cousins who include Gabrielle Union. Y'all know Gabrielle Union from Omaha,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I do
She's a
Oh,
cakes for the
Navajo.
dozens of cousins. Gabrielle Union is a part of the dozens of cousins. So I've done their reunion cakes, their Christmas party cakes for years. But yeah,
Oh
and
so
so
I
you
That's
can
wow.
do it.
that's
We've
I
been
can
incredible.
doing
to
we've
make a
been
cake.
doing the hood table, been baking for
Uh,
years.
Is that
For
this
years.
what you do for
Lovely
as a
love, lovely love.
profession?
You got me blocked and you
you
cussed
have a
me out
nice
for no reason last time I
portfolio.
saw you. You
You
cussed
have
me
a
out for
I
nice
no
don't even
reason last time I
portfolio.
saw you.
bake. I can't
It's
even
all
Oh,
right.
block on
look
my
at
camera.
Cookie Monster.
Well,
I
yeah,
want
Kim.
that
Ooh,
one.
Do
that
you
looks
do?
good. What's that?
Do you do
Caramel
that?
and chocolate?
Ooh.
The hood table. Do
Yeah,
you do
she's a
this
cake decorator.
professionally,
You're for
or
real.
is this your
Hey,
career?
we've been dealing with the hood table for how many years? I've been knowing her for what,
This is
seven
Yeah,
years?
real. Is this your
I've
I've
been
been
career?
knowing her
on
for
here.
about
I've been on here for at least 7 years, and I have
a
done like
month.
so
Yeah.
many lives. I have done TV show reviews while decorating cakes right in
Hmm.
front of y'all. Like that's something I used to do all the time, just decorate live while I'm just chit chatting with y'all. But
She'd
yeah,
be a good judge.
I'm a cake artist. So when somebody challenged me
That's your
to
lane.
bake
That's
off,
your
So
I don't
lane.
want
let me ask you.
I want to
So,
decorate. So that's the kind of challenge I'm
right,
looking
yeah,
for.
but let me ask you for like that a sheet cake like the one you did for that Christmas thing. You got to charge 150 $200 at least for something like that, right?
Well, for that Christmas
More
cake
than that,
that
500
'cause-
I
or a
did
thousand
For
dollars.
Gabrielle Union's family,
It's got to be
let
250,
me go
right?
back to it. Where is it? Where is
Because
it?
that takes hours.
no, she didn't.
Okay,
She
that
didn't
cake
do.
She
right
trying.
there. I think I
She
charged
trying to
like
tell us how much it
I
is.
think I charged for this cake. It was 95,
Oh, you're a
Wow.
deal. That's a bargain.
No,
and
They
no,
that's
no,
got a
no,
not
no.
place.
Right now,
That's not bad for our neck of the
They
woods. You
got
know
a
what I
place
mean?
in Los Angeles where you can bring them your picture.
girl, that cake right there will be
It
every
just
bit of
depends on
three
where you
fifty
is too,
That's what
because
Right.
I'm
or
then
three
saying. Four,
on
five
better.
hundred
like
dollars.
Beasley, if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast, their
I'm in the
prices
West Coast.
might be more than I'm in the Midwest. So
Yeah,
we have
they.
to charge Midwest prices. I can't
And
charge a Cali price in the
down here on the
Midwest.
East
Yeah,
Coast, you would get
So
about
I
four,
they
five
trust
hundred
I
dollars
charge
for that
I
cake.
be
they
charging
have
the
a
right amount for people.
they have a place on Fairfax Boulevard, Los Angeles. You bring them your picture, and they will make a flat cake with that picture, and it looks just like the picture. And it costs.
So
I did it.
I can
Publix
see.
Right,
does
I
like
that.
can.
this one, for example, I had to hand carve this number one. I made a sheet cake and I had
Mm.
to actually hand carve the one, right? So this cake right here was like $140, but
That's
the
a
food,
deal.
the
What are those
food,
Legos?
this
Those are
one was
Legos.
this one was two hundred
Mm.
dollars. That one
Oh,
was
that's
two
so
hundred
cute.
dollars.
Oh, that's
The
so
one with the
cute.
Legos, this one right
I
here
just
was
need a.
100.
Just give
This
me
was one
one of
hundred
those
and fifty-five
cupcakes.
I
dollars.
need my glasses. It's
So
too bad you can't ship
this is
those
like
things
Just
because
give me
those are
$125.
one of
pretty.
those cupcakes,
But anything
baby.
hand carved out of hard fondant, those are more expensive. Like this shit right here was damn near for just cupcakes was like $140 because I have to hand make all those different things on top of the cupcake.
And
Oh,
I already see
oh.
which one I want. Hmm.
I got a
So yeah,
question.
you just got to know your worth. Definitely, if you're a
Yeah.
cake decorator, especially if you're starting off, don't even let people say, "Well, why is that so much?" Or girl, move them out the way, and a next customer will come.
But
So
on
they
the table, evidently my cooking channel ain't gonna do. Maybe I should start the bake, and I really don't know how to bake. I don't bake anything. What can you know?
Never know.
No,
She
I'm
don't know how to
serious
bake.
because I
Well,
really want to
well, for
bake.
two for two
And my
hundred and fifty
husband,
dollars, $250, she'll teach you.
okay,
Yep.
I'll give it to
That's
her.
right.
But you know what? My husband gave me a rolling pin.
yeah, blackberry molasses fondant is no
So
joke.
what
When I
you
made
trying to
this
tell
cake,
me?
hold up, where's that one cake I showed y'all? When I made this cake right here,
Oh, I
I had to
love
have my
that.
son help me to roll the fondant. I mean,
Oh,
you're
I
talking about
love
a whole
that.
like a card table size of
Yeah.
fondant. You have
How
to
much?
roll that shit
Mm,
out and knead it like dough till it's like flat and perfect. Then I had to color it. So it took me like 3 hours to get it even the perfect color that they wanted. So it's a lot of
yeah,
work
I
to do a
understand
fondant.
that.
So yeah,
How much
that
would
cake
you?
right there was
How much?
175.
Oh, I love that cake.
And they
It's
wanted a
pink
onesie
too.
cake. That was for a baby shower. And they wanted a onesie cake
Well,
for a
it's
little
pink and
girl.
I
So I was
You
love
like,
know
it.
what? I do appetizers and stuff like that for like game, whatever. And I be lowballing myself a little bit. But the lady asked me, she said, well, we need some sweets. And I'm like, sweet what? I don't know how to make those. So that'd be a good thing for
practice
me.
makes perfect. Practice makes
Yeah,
perfect.
that would be a good thing for me to learn and do that because they be asking for these sweets and shit and I don't know how to do them. I
If you're a
don't.
cake decorator, you will always have a job. That's all I have to say. Because
Well,
it's
I always
always
got
a
a
family
job cooking,
reunion, a birthday, a baby shower, a graduation, Christmas,
Mhm.
holidays. It's always customers.
But you know what? Mine is pretty good too because I just do appetizers, so it's pretty good when I do get them. But yeah. So yeah, but I need to learn how
I
to
talked about doing that with my third tier, doing a cake decorating class. I've been waiting on. I announced that a few times, and I've been telling people, let me know if that's something you're interested in. So I just haven't
I
really
am.
started it because I need people to show interest. You know.
I
Oh, you
am
can
because
blow
I
up.
got
You can blow up on YouTube with that, Joy.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got clients that be asking me, do you do like sweet and pies? And I was like, nope, I don't do none of that. I don't know how to do it. Now that I can't say I don't. So that'll
Thank
be
you,
a good thing for me.
Thank you,
I would
Riz
like to
Lyricist.
do it.
Thank you so much. Like I said, practice take perfect. If y'all follow me on Facebook, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, I
I
actually
don't
put
do
my
all that.
very first cake. I put my very first cakes on there, and some people wouldn't do that, but I put my very first cakes on there, which weren't nothing to brag about, all the way up to where I am now, so that people
Oh
can just see my
wow.
growth over
But
the years.
no, you gotta remember the hood table when you was on YouTube and you was showing the shit. I just didn't, really look at it because I didn't eat it. I don't eat sweets, so yeah. Remember back then you was doing it on YouTube too.
Yeah, I was
Now,
decorating live on YouTube. Yep,
yeah. Mhm.
yep. Yep, yep,
So
yep.
yeah,
But other than that, if anybody ever shows interest, I'll definitely get that started. But if anybody ever wants to throw a cake decorating contest on their channel, let me know. I'll join.
I can't do all that, but I'm interested. How much it's gonna cost?
Yeah, sophisticated Brad is Tanya's Tanya apostrophe S. Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and also I have a Facebook and IG. YouTube, Facebook, and IG.
So you stay busy with word of
You know,
mouth.
You said what?
You stay busy with word of mouth.
Oh yeah, that's my only
I
business.
bet.
Yep.
No, I bet. I
And
hey,
then
bet.
of
hey,
course,
hey, the
my
hood table.
license plate has my license plate has something on there that lets everybody know. Like you can
Are
just see
you?
my license plate. Like, oh, you a cake decorator? Yep. Can I have your
Have
card?
you
Yep.
tried? Have you tried
Advertise
shipping?
live.
Have you tried shipping things, or that really doesn't work
I
out?
don't ship. I don't ship.
Yeah,
I
it will get out. It's no.
I
There's no way not
Okay,
to get
the
it
hood
messed up.
table. Okay, can I do this? If I could do this and I can dedicate myself to this. You know how me and Demetra and I forgot her name, and she was trying to teach Demetra how to cook. Can we do that? I mean, it's just on fun and games, and I'm not fun and games, but
I could possibly do like a cake 101
yeah,
decorating.
and we
Just
could do it once a week. Once a
just for
week.
just like a cake 101 just for fun. But if we're talking like advanced shit, yeah, I would have to charge for that because it's really time consuming and it's a lot to cake decorating. It's a lot. And Kenna said, can you post? I post all the time. If you go through my community wall, every cake that I've ever made, I post on my community wall. So if you just go through my community wall, you'll just run across cake after cake after cake if you just keep running across my community wall, Kenna. But yeah, it takes a
Okay,
lot. It's not only learning to cake decorate, but you will spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on cake tools and
I
cake
know, but
accessories.
I was just asking you first of all, and I asked you, and I did it. I think I did it right. People don't understand the words that come out my mouth, but I was like, okay, basically, you gonna have to help me make a homemade cake first of all, and decorating. All I'm saying is,
No. I don't show you how to make a cake. I only do the cake decorating part because as far as a cake, you better buy you some damn Pillsbury, some damn Duncan Hines, and make you a cake. Let that bitch cool the fuck off for some hours, and then we will decorate that bitch. But no, I do not
Mm-hmm.
show you how to make a cake because that's just too easy. You just follow
Yeah.
instructions. So it's cake decorating is time consuming. Baking the cake is the easiest part. That's like 10% of the job. The rest is
Mm-hmm.
decorating it and making it look showroom ready to go out to somebody. It's an art. It's art.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, baking the cake, that's nothing. I would tell you, if you were to take my cake decorating class, buy you a box cake, make the cake, and then show up for the class. I'm not going to show you how to make a cake. Yeah,
Yeah.
but decorating, that's something else that I can show you how to do.
She
I'm
beat
working
me.
with
Yeah.
fondant, working with. I can even show you how to make frosting, different flavors: lemon, meringue, chocolate. Strawberry. I can show you how to make different frostings homemade. But as far as the cake itself, nope, you gotta make that on your own. Shit,
Hmm.
you can even buy a cake at Walmart and just say don't decorate it and bring it home, and I can show you how to decorate it. So yeah,
You got skills. She
thank
beat
you,
me
thank
down.
you.
Yeah, you have skills. I love it. And that baby cake. I was gonna say, you say you don't ship. I was gonna say, I want an LV cake. You do me an LV cake. But
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Whenever you do it, I just like to watch. I would love to watch because I know it take a lot of skill and patience. There's no way you can do no one-on-one on that much talent and art. It is a skill.
There's no way. I would have to have
Mm-hmm.
videos like Cake 101, part one, two,
Mm-hmm.
three, four, five, Cake 102, part. It's so much. I mean, how to make flowers out of frosting, out of
Mm-hmm.
fondant. It is so many different things to learn when it comes to cake decorating. So you just
Yeah.
can't learn it all in one or two classes. It's a lot. And then you have to buy the tools. Like there's so many tools to help you make the cake and
Mm-hmm.
decorate it. Like piping, just the piping bags alone. That's like $15-$20 for a big bag of piping bags. I mean, just all the piping accessories. You're gonna need at least 20-30 piping tips. They're like $2 to $3 each. That's just
Mm-hmm.
the beginning. You need a
And you
cake
have an
scraper. You need
arsenal.
a cake board. You know what a lazy Susan is? The thing that
Yeah.
spins the cake around. You need to buy
Yeah.
that. It's so much into cake
Mm-hmm.
decorating. But just read my book said, so are you going to do it? If somebody throws a cake decorating challenge, I will join. But I don't want to throw it because I don't want to be, I don't want to be throwing it and then also participating. That'll be
Hey,
too
Ronnie
biased, you
Q.
know. Ronnie Q can do it. Ronnie Q, you know I didn't mention that in the
Yeah.
past. Ronnie Q know I
I'm
didn't
fist.
mention it in the past. I don't understand. Out of all these challenges, ain't nobody ever thought of a cake decorating challenge. So I
That's a
didn't
good
even mention it to
idea.
Ronnie Q before.
That's a good one.
Yep, I make wedding cakes as well. I make all kind of cakes. Whatever people ask, that's what I make.
I'm
Yep.
dropping down, ladies. Oh my God, the hood table. Thank you so much for letting
And
me be
thank you
up.
for joining us. I had fun
Charlie,
with you
I
guys
thank.
today.
Yeah, I enjoyed you both. Charlie, you all. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed evening.
You
This
have
was
a
nice.
beautiful one.
Thank you so
You
much.
have a blessed evening as well. And again, happy
Thank you.
Father's Day to all the wonderful, amazing fathers, the papas out
Yes,
there, the
The
poppies out there,
granddaddies,
the
the
granddaddies, the
mamas
the
who
great
uncles,
is daddies,
grandpapas, the
all the
the
uncles.
people who
heavenly
played that
grandfathers,
role.
the
Yes,
heavenly
Yes.
fathers. We cannot forget all the fathers who have passed away today, and
yeah, my
those who are
dad.
having to celebrate today without a person that they love. We got to say a little prayer for them today.
Yeah, that's right. My
Yes,
dad
yes.
passed last year, but you know what? God is so good. Y'all,
Mhm.
peace and blessings to y'all. This was so nice.
Thank you. And you
Yes,
know you
ma'am.
All
always
right.
welcome over here, beautiful.
We
Thank you.
love
I feel
you.
welcome. I love y'all too. Y'all take care now.
Love you too. Have a good rest of
Okay.
your day.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
And Skip and said, all hood table, you do a lovely job. I want to take the class cake decorate. You know what, Mike? Let me tell you something, Skip it. We have what we call here, we have Michael's, of course, like Michael's is everywhere. But we also have a place called Mango Sense. And Mango Sense is not everywhere, it's primary here, but you can order online from Mango Sense. If you are one of those people who throw like extravagant Halloween costume parties, you might be familiar with Mango Sense. But they also have a whole cake decoration department. And that's where I signed up for my very first cake decorating classes. Now, keep in mind, I was already doing cake decorating on my own, just learning the skill, watching videos, reading books, looking on IG, Facebook. I was just doing it on my own, right? So I figured maybe I need to do a cake decorating class to maybe help improve my skills. So I took this class. It was like Cake 101 at Mangelson's. And I was in there and they just wondered why was I there? Like, why are you here? You're out decorating everybody in the class. And I was like, that just told me to leave the class, go back home, and continue doing what I'm doing. So I'm like a self-taught cake decorator. So those classes are good, but yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say don't take them, but yeah, the classes I took, they was like, why are you here?
You're already too good.
You know how you be in class like in math or English or whatever school classes,
Shit, my
and you
therapist still
just
looked at
sitting there
me.
twiddling your thumbs while people still
My
trying to.
my therapist said, "Why are you in therapy? You already know everything." I'm like, "I don't know. I just thought it might be a good idea."
Right. I'm like, I'm here because y'all supposed to be teaching me something. They like, you are, and every time I would come there to purchase something, the people who worked at the store, they'd be like, do you have business cards? Because I keep telling people about you and about your cake decorating skills and woo woo, and they be looking for cake decorators. I was giving my card out at the store. Like
You know what you should get?
that.
You know how they got those little scan codes? You
Hmm.
should get one of those for your car, those little stickers, and it'll scan like all your social medias.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Like I found a guy's Instagram once because it was displayed on the back of his car. I was like, I wonder who that person is. Let me go follow him.
See, I never went that far, but I do have like I don't have the name of my business or nothing on my place. But trust me, you if you saw my car, you would be like, you just know automatically she decorate cakes because of my personalized place. I have had cake bakers and decorators ask me, please, if you ever change your place, to let me know so I can get your plate name. Because you know when you order a plate, you get to choose like you get to put 3 plate names down and whichever one you go from one first choice, second choice, third choice, stuff like that. And people be telling me all the time, if you ever decide to get a new place, could you please let me know? Because it's really it really affects the advertisement, what I have on my place. If y'all already know, then y'all already know because I didn't show my place before. And everybody in my city, in my town, they know when they see that truck and they see them plates, oh, that's the cake lady. So word of mouth helps, but I also advertise with my license plates and just word of mouth, and that's it. That's it. You don't have to do all that. If you're a good cake decorator and your cakes taste good as well as they look, because they can't just look good, they have to also taste good. So if you're that type of cake decorator, you don't even really got to do no advertisement because anytime somebody say on Facebook or anywhere else, I need a cake decorator, please somebody drop names in the comments. Your name gonna be one of those names, just like mine. My name is dropped all the time. I'm tagged all the time on Facebook. Hit her up, hit her up, hit her up. So word of mouth will keep you going when you're a cake decorator. Trust me. Trust me. But other than that, Charlie, anything else you want to add? We kind of veered off into the cake decorating segment, but
Girl, I love
um
that segment. What you talking about? Every time you bring those cakes up, there's two or three of them. I'm over there like salivating and shit. I'm like, I want that cake so
and see,
bad.
I really don't even talk about it because most people know I'm a cake decorator, so I really don't talk about it. But when people mention it, I be like, "What you say? What you say? Cake what? Cake where?"
You be making me hungry. I'm like, shoot, I wished I lived closer. Cause if I did, girl.
Cake decorating is a good skill to have. That's up there with being a like a barber, a hairdresser, a nail tech, a babysitter, a chef. Like there are certain jobs that you could do. If you were to lose your main gig today, you should always have a side gig, a side job, a side hustle that can make you money. And that's one of those jobs that I guarantee if you keep at it and keep decorating and keep practicing and stuff like that. I mean, like I have friends who do interior decorating. I have like 3 cousins who do party planning. I mean, they do all the big balloons, all the big backgrounds, the tables, the chairs, the table displays, the ornaments, the decor. They do all that. and they are so good at it, and it's just word of mouth. They stay so busy doing that. And I'm one of the people they call for cakes, because some people, when they set up a party, they'll hit up the party planner and say, do you know somebody who makes cakes? Do you know somebody who do balloons? Do you know somebody who do this? So trust me, if you get really good at that shit, I'm telling you, you'll never be broke. You'll
And
never
Money
be broke.
IQ, no, she don't ship cakes because I was the first one. I wasn't the first one, but I was one of the ones that asked. I was like, "Girl, do you ship?"
Yeah, I don't ship. That's shipping is if you're like big companies, major corporations, that's different. But to ship a cake, I mean, it's a lot. It takes time out of your day. You gotta do this, do that. Then you gotta make sure the cake gets there in one sound piece. And if it doesn't get there in one sound piece, then the people are calling you, hitting you up. My cake came like this, sending you pictures and bash you on Facebook or whatever. Nope, 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 nope.
Girl,
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't care if the cake was smashed. I'd still eat it.
I will deliver a cake so many miles. Like in my neck of the woods, I have delivered cakes like hours away. I have had people come to me hours away. Um, but as far as shipping the cake, and of course I pay for, gas mileage and whatever. But yeah, shipping the cake, that's just too much involvement. And cakes are so precious. Cakes are precious cargo. One bad bump, one false move, and the cake could be toppled over, and the people that paid you for the cake, and you got to give them their refund. I mean, what can you do? You can't say take it up with UPS or take it up with, that's on you. So, nope. Enjoy your day too, lovely love. And I want to shout out to everybody in the chat, even the people that got blocked today. Shout out to you trolls too. But shout out to everybody who held it down for us in the chat today. The people who jumped on the panel today. Of course, my beautiful Charlie for joining me today and helping me with the trolls in the chat and moderate and add to the commentary. I really appreciate you, Charlie, always. She's also one of our moderators in here. Charlie doesn't go live a lot, but Charlie does have a channel. So I
Yeah,
just want to
I
make
need to
sure that
get back
y'all
on
know
my
that.
ball and go back
Yes.
live sometimes. But I've just
Hmm.
been when I ain't been on with you or and stuff. I've been chilling, and we're we moved into our house in September of this last year, and right now we're still getting work done
Hmm.
to it because like we got to get a back porch filled, and then a bunch of stuff happened. And it's just like
Yeah.
one thing after the other, girl.
Yeah, I understand and I get it. But Charlie does have a channel. Charlie Sending Love does have a channel. So y'all want to make sure y'all check her out as well. Charlie, feel free to drop your link in the channel. I mean in the chat.
Yeah, let me go over here.
There it is, y'all.
Girl, them trolls was coming in heavy today. It was one after another. They thought they were cute. I was like, I got a third one too, hood tape. I was gonna let you know about it. The third one had a booty hole picture.
Oh my God. Was that Shaquille's?
It was a white man. It was ugly, girl. It had hair all on it and stuff. It was
Man, let me tell
scary.
you something. Let me tell you something. We ain't gonna worry about the trolls. I did have to cuss one of them out today, but that's okay. Moving right along in my Kimmy voice. But yeah, thanks everybody for supporting us in the chat. I want to shout out to all the people who sent me cash apps, the people who have sent us donations like super chats, cash apps, our new subscribers, our supporters, our triple OGs who've been here since day one. Just Coolin'. Every time I see Coolin's name, I think of Cool in the Game. Every time I see Just Coolin's name, I think of Cool in the Game. That used to be one of my favorite groups when I was younger because all my uncles and pawpaws and moms and aunties, they love some Cool in the Game.
I remember that band. I do.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
that profile picture, she had been asking people for weeks to make it. and nobody would make her a unicorn because she always called herself the special unicorn. You know, she always said she was a unicorn on these streets, and put a turban on it because you know she'd be wearing her turbans. And I surprised her for her birthday last year with
Oh,
just out of nowhere. I didn't want nobody to know I was doing it. I ain't really said nothing on the streets because you know it was a surprise. I didn't want no what do you call that? What do you call that? I don't want no like praise or nothing for doing nothing like that. I just want to do something nice for somebody because that's me.
oh, that's what's up. So you sent her avatar?
Mhm.
That's what's up.
She
I
she
never
want
knew
she
that.
loves yeah, she loves being a unicorn. You know, she always says she's a special unicorn on these streets.
I did not know that. That's what's up. I'm looking for somebody to make me a new avatar. It got to be a chubby, light-skinned girl with shoulder-length hair.
I'll see
And
what
it
I
gotta
can
have
do,
like the
but
hood little logo
that
on
one was kind of easy because all you have to do is get you a unicorn and then put a turban on it. And they actually have websites that you can put like hats and turbans on things. I don't know if y'all know that, but they do.
because just cooling is like just cooling with the crew. So every time I see your name, I think of Cool in the Gang. You know, just cooling with the crew, Cool in the Gang. I don't know. That's just I always thought about that every time I see your name. But yeah, it's a lot of content creators that dropped down today in the chat. So on our last little few minutes in here, if you are a content creator, put CC in the chat. 2 C's for content creator. Just put CC in the chat if you are a content creator. Y'all know we don't mind supporting other content creators over here and letting people know to support them as well. Because as we already know, YouTube can be a fickle environment. You know what I'm saying? So I always believe from day one, it takes support to get support. And, that's how we do over here. Is that Pills the Prince? I know that ain't Pills. I know that ain't Pills. Is that Pills?
I thought his was Officer Pillsbury Doughboy.
I thought it was Officer Pillsbury Doughboy too. But
unless he got a secondary page.
let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see if I can go to the page. Let's see. Go to channel. Nope. That ain't him. That Pills the Prince only got 19 subbies and 2 videos, so that ain't him.
Oh, he said, yeah, this is my phone account.
Nah, I just went to the page. It says, oh, so this is you with the white people on your videos? They got 2 videos, and one of them says,
I see it.
It might be him because for the
Because the hand
is
is
mess.
Look at the hand in the other one with
That
the
might
$100
be
bills.
him.
Yeah,
that might be him because it says jealousy and envy, and then it says subscribe to Ness, Miss Things, YouTube cameras, and he's the rich. Yep, that's him.
Oh, okay. I'm already subscribed. I was just making sure to the everybody's.
That's Pills. So Pills gonna be down there in Vegas. Yeah,
Could
we was
be
doing
could be
commentary
that
on you last week, Pills. We was doing commentary on you last week. You a Snoop Doggy Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Not
You
Snoop
gotta
Dogg,
stay off
but
them phones, bro. Let me give you a little word of advice. Stay out them back chats and stay off them phones like that. That's how you get caught up.
stay
Mm-hmm.
off the phones, Pills. Because we sure was talking about you and Snoop last week. Mm-hmm. Sure was. Mm-hmm. That was mighty entertaining. I'm just gonna say. That was mighty. Y'all fed the streets. I give it to you, Pills. You and Brooke, y'all fed the streets for about a couple of 2 to 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Because I'm sure a lot of people appreciate it.
We appreciate that free content.
Yes. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Keep the content coming. The beast sector cannot survive without the content, without the beast, without the drama. You said you one day soon you're gonna hit the link. All right, hit the link then. Hit the old, we call it the old stanky link over here. Yeah. One day come on over here and hit the stanky link. Shoot, matter of fact, when you go to Vegas, feel free to hit the stanky link. Mm-hmm. Yep. What's up, sophisticated brat? I am human first. Hey, how you guys doing? All right, we about to bounce.
Y'all have a blessed day. I love you, the Hood Table. Thank you for having me. I'm going to go ahead and drop on down, let you do your extra, outro. And before I go, I got to say for my bro, because he's not here, brush your teeth. And for my sis Lo, she wasn't in chat earlier. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And I'm out.
Love you too, Booski. All right, everybody. If you haven't already, please like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table. Become a part of Hood Nation by joining the membership. And of course, if you want to donate to the platform or to the commentary, we had a great show, you guys, today. So we don't beg over here. We don't beg. But if you want to donate to the commentary, $ the Hood Table 402. Thank you so very much. And also, again, we just said it several times, but again, one more time. Happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there. And for all the women who had to step up and raise those boys to be the best men that you could raise them to be. If you made some accidents or mistakes on the way, or might not have made the right decisions raising them boys on the way, and I just don't want to say boys, but I say that because I get sick and tired of hearing women can't raise a man, whether it's a girl or a boy. If you have to do double, triple time because that nigga wasn't there, shout out to you as well. I know you ain't no daddy, but shout out to you as well for picking up the slack. And on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. What's up, Ronnie? Sophisticated brat. I holla. Bye.